guys, so thanks for being here. So this is going to be a you and them reading. I do these readings, personal readings. They're about an hour long, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at your thoughts, feelings, and actions, also your persons, and then we'll look at some message cards. We'll get some advice. We'll get connecting energies, and all the good stuff. So if you're interested in something like that, I am open to those at this moment. Information for that and everything will be down in the description box. Also, if you can't tell, I don't know if you can or not, my voice is a little bit kind of messed up. I've been a little under the weather, so I'm recovering from that. And also, we are going to be using the Sea Oracles to pick for a pile. And the back of these, some of the back of these cards are a little bit different. So I'm going to try to pick one of each of the different kinds of backs that are here. Okay, so pile 1, do that one, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Let's do this one. Okay, so I'm going to move these into the frame, and there will be, of course, the meditation after the intro. If you want to take a deep breath, focus on which pile you're most drawn to. Also, I have to say, for sometimes in these readings, the roles may be switched. So you may find that one pile is I'm talking about you and first person to your person, and then the next pile may be flip-flop. So if you feel drawn to two piles, that could be the reason why. Or it could have to do with someone else that you're needing to see or understand something about that you may even not be completely aware of. So keep that in mind too. There's always a reason, I feel like, that you're drawn to another pile versus just one pile. So timestamps for everything will be down below, and I will see you at your pile. Okay, pile 1. So if you chose, let's see what this says here. Real quick, it says reveal. I was fixing to say too, like real quick before I reveal this, and this is interesting as well. I was going to say on the back of the card that you chose, it's just real still, right? You don't really see like a lot of waves, even though this right here, it's just kind of like rolling in. And everything here just seems like it's like at a standstill, you know, and like when there's that moment you have with someone where you just feel like the world's just kind of going around, but you and that person are kind of at a standstill with one another. So that might be something to do with this relationship with this person. Like you feel like you and them are, when you're together, it's like you're in your own world kind of thing. Or that you may feel like that you and this person may have like something to do with seeing this person for the first time, or when you interact with this person, it's like you can close off the things that are going on around you. Okay. It's almost like you feel stable with this person in a way. You know what I mean? And then you have the underneath here. So there may be more depth to the relationship that's yet to be revealed. And there may be something to do with something shining some light here on some things. This does say, may openness lead you to connection. So I do feel like that maybe somebody's been in their head, or maybe somebody's been very logical and they're starting to kind of open up more emotionally, or they're wanting to be more free with their emotions or reveal some of more depths to their emotions of maybe how they feel. I do feel like there's definitely been some things that have been growing here under the surface that have yet to be seen with this person. And that may be something that you think about. You may have been feeling in the dark somewhat with this person and their emotions or how they feel. Maybe both of you have. It's funny too, I talked about two people, you know, being at a standstill, and you have these two coral reefs that are here. And it's almost like this one's the one that there's light being shined on, you know? So it's like somebody here is still kind of in the darks. Maybe somebody's kind of still in a logical state of mind or trying to be in a logical state of mind. And then there's someone here that is more vulnerable or open. You may have been feeling that way, or your person. Okay, so that's going to be our connecting energies there. So we're going to take a look first at your feelings. I don't know why. I'm going to save that for your person, though. So for your feelings here... And guys, I don't know if you missed the intro. I am been under the weather, so my voice is a little messed up, and I may cough from time to time. So I do apologize for that. Definitely Cancer energy is something that's here. I just saw the Queen of Cups and now the Moon. Okay, so this is the... I just went blank. This is the Light Seers Tarot. Like, I don't know why I couldn't get that out, because this is one of my favorite Chrysan decks. We're going to use this for your overall energy. Remember, the roles can sometimes be switched. It depends on what kind of perspective that you're needing to see something. So we're going to start off first with your person's, really what are they thinking about? What's in their thoughts? How are they thinking about this connection here with you? What is pile one's? Okay. The other thing is that my kids are home, and one of them is also under the weather. So, I may get interrupted, so I apologize about that, but I am a stay-at-home mom, and I have 3 kids, so they come and go while I'm working. Alright, guys, so your current thoughts about this person, pile 1, what are your current thoughts? What's in your head? What are you thinking about this person at this time? What do you think about this person at this time that's on your mind? 4 wands in reverse. So you feel disconnected, or there's a, lack of peace here in this connection. Queen of Wands. Someone that you're very attracted to, someone that you feel drawn to. Like, there is a lot of fire that's here in this. Sagittarius energy for me can be Leo, Aries as well. Page of Swords. You're wanting to communicate. You're wanting to talk about something. I don't know why I said it like that. You feel disconnected from this person, and you're wanting to talk to this person or send this person a message, or you feel like confident in sending this person a message, or you feel like that fire inside of you, and you feel like, I need to do something. Like, that kind of feeling is what I'm feeling here with sending a message to this person. You may be thinking or analyzing what this person has said in prior messages. I know I'm being very specific, am I? Also feel like maybe you're throwing around some ideas of what you can say, or how you can say it, or how you can almost kind of say something to understand how this person feels, like in a particular way. You put a lot of thought into this, I feel like. Let's see how you're feeling. What are your current feelings towards this person? 7 of Swords. So there's the strategic energy I was feeling up on here. You may feel deceived by this person, or you may feel like, I don't know why. Normally this card, I know some people don't read it as great, but it's about being sneaky. So, and it's in your feelings. So maybe even keeping your feelings to yourself here. The 2 of Pentacles. Secretly, you may be kind of tossing around ideas, or trying to bring how you feel into balance. Like, you've been secretly kind of, or being strategic, trying to bring how you feel into balance here. 10 of Swords. Okay. So you feel, some of you feel either deceived, or deceived isn't the right word, I don't feel like. It's like you feel at a loss, but you've been trying to maintain it, how you feel. Like, you've been hurting here. This is a painful ending in your heart, okay? So, but you've been trying to maintain, like, a balance of that. Like, you've been hiding how you feel, I feel like, for some of you. For some of you, may feel like the roles are switched here. So if you missed that in the intro, that can happen. So we'll get to this side here if you feel like this may be your person. Intuitively, though, you feel like you need to speak up or send a message or be honest. Because you don't feel right about how things are. You feel like there's still a lack of peace or something like that is there. Yeah, definitely that Two of Pentacles is trying to maintain a certain balance between trying to be, maybe also for some of you, maybe you tried to be strategic in a certain way and it led to a painful separation. It could also be for some of you, if this person has someone else with that Two of Pentacles, that's something that's painful. Or if you think about that, that's something that's painful. Like if this person was deceptive in some kind of way, or, you know, if they were juggling you or they had someone else, that's something that's painful to you. Why is that Two of Pentacles here? What is that about? Oh, yeah, that's it. That's most definitely it. Also, you may have been trying to maintain a sense of balance since being apart from this person, and that's been something that's been difficult to maintain. Like, you may have been putting your priorities and focused on your priorities so that you're not thinking about this, perhaps. What's the Ten of Swords? The Sun. You may feel like this person's like happy without you, and that's something that is killing you. You know, it's like it hurts. It may also be that like seeing the truth of how things ended or why things ended, or the truth of where things are, is something that is incredibly painful, you know. You may have been trying to make yourself be happy with an ending. That's where that Seven of Swords comes in. You may be trying to like get yourself to see something in a different perspective in order to maintain your own happiness. Like, okay, like kind of like it is what it is situation is what I'm feeling. But Seven of Swords, it's like you're deceiving your own heart, you know, in a way. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're trying to work on other things, or you're trying to work on yourself, or you're trying to work on what you need to, or you're trying to work on being sneaky, or this is progress. Okay, so this may be something that lays on your heart, like you are trying to make progress. You are trying to be strategic in how you progressed forward here. And instead, it turned out like this person could have chose the other person. You know what I mean? Or with that Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles. And the truth of that is something that's painful, but you're trying to... there's an acceptance that's here. Trying to accept it. Stay focused on yourself. There is anger here. I am feeling it. Like, and I know that's the sun that's here, but it's not a real sun. It's a sneaky sun. And these people have their back turned. Nobody's looking directly up. It's almost like you're trying to... maybe at some point you tried to focus on anything else and you just can't. But you're trying to accept something in your heart. Accept something for what it is. What? Okay. Yeah, you have the star that just showed itself to me in reverse. It's like there is this hopeless feeling. Like you feel like that's like getting into that place of acceptance, you know, where you're like, it just is what it has to be, you know. And you had a wish, or you had something that you really desired or wanted with this star, Aquarius energy, and it's like now it's not going to happen, you know, or it's a closed door, or you just feel this disconnect from it. You may feel it's just insecure here. There's some insecurities that are playing into this. It's like you're wishing for something that's never going to be a possibility. You're losing hope here in this. That's what it is in your heart. You're losing hope here. What are your actions towards this person, Paul Wynn? the Queen of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely this idea of wanting to communicate, wanting to open up. I'm gonna have to move the cards, guys. Yeah, this is where the reveal comes in here for you, right? Is you may have a new understanding as well about the ending of things, or how things ended, or why things ended between the two of you. You may have a new, like, understanding of that or perception of that. And it may have to do with something about you being strategic in how you approach the situation. It's almost like you tried it one way, but it didn't work out. Or for some of you, that's not the scenario, and the scenario is there was someone else here and it's like they chose that other person, and you're trying to accept that in some way. For some of you, that may not be fully the case, but you think that, and so you're just trying to accept it for what it is to protect yourself, you know. This Queen of Swords is definitely you now being in this logical state of mind. You're being, if this person has someone else here, and that's been a betrayal of some sort, and there's a lack of peace between that, you're definitely being strategic at how you approach or how you progress or move forward with this person. You're creating, or you're maintaining some sort of distance, and you're accepting that you're trying to accept that things could end or it could go bad. Does that make sense? It could be the final ending, or it could go bad, or something like that. This is a fight. Yeah, the Sun and the Ten of Swords are two very different cards. They're the complete opposite of each other. So it's like, that's the internal fight in your heart. It could go either way, you know. That Queen of Swords, as far as your actions go, Temperance just showed itself to me as well. Sagittarius energy. You have Libra here, and Leo. Sagittarius, with that Temperance, it's like you're trying to find peace with how things are, or balance with how things are. What are your other actions here? Definitely you're wanting to possibly communicate something here. You have the Moon in reverse. You want to reveal something. You want to reveal, like, how you feel. So sorry. I am so sorry, but I did warn y'all. And to be honest, I think I hear my son coming as well. Nope, never mind. He took a different route. Okay. Pisces, Cancer energy here as well. Definitely Pisces for sure, because I feel like this. There's a lot of things I feel like that have been going on in your subconscious, and you're trying to make peace or find balance with that stuff. You're wanting to express yourself here. You're wanting to communicate. You're thinking about things logically. You're wanting to reveal some things. Wow. Ace of Cups. You want to reveal your feelings. I told ya. Yeah?
I'm a cowboy.
So sorry. Okay. I want to take a look at, obviously, there's love here, right? Ace of Cups. It's almost like you're wanting to be honest about how you really feel. And it's funny because I said that too here in this card. Literally, the Moon in reverse with that Ace of Cups would be like this reveal here. Wanting to be more open about how you feel. Wanting to be more open about a relationship here. Why is the Moon in reverse? You want to be honest. Page of Pentacles. There's the message. There's the Three of Swords. Wow. So you want to be honest here. You want to communicate. You want to send a message that has to do with about a heartbreak. Something that's hurting you. You want to reveal that you're heartbroken. You're wanting to start a new cycle here. Ace of Cups. Two of Swords. The Six of Swords. You want to get to a calmer place here. You want to have a new beginning. Get past this pain, this heartbreak, and get to a calmer place here. You're making this decision, or you want to make this decision. For some of you, this is a message of wanting a new start, a new beginning. This is this message I was talking about here that you feel intuitively like drawn towards, that you want to send, because you're trying to get to that calmer place, because we started here with that Four of Wands in reverse. So this disconnect is something that is here, like this loss, the sadness. This could also be for some of you kind of parting ways. As far as, not everybody, but for some of you, you may actually be moving or transitioning somewhere here with the Six of Swords. And you're having to leave something behind in order to do that. But this is like making a decision that you're going to express yourself in order to get to a calmer place with this person, or you're wanting to do that. These are your intentions. Bottom of the deck, yeah, Five of Cups in reverse. So you want to move on. You want to move on. You want to forgive. This is acceptance. And this is what we've been talking about here overall. But with this acceptance, you're wanting this person to understand how you feel. This is an apology as well. This is an apology over heartbreak or pain. Revealing that, you're sorry for how things happened or something like that, but making a choice. For some of you, this could be making a choice on a new relationship, but I feel like this is directed towards this person and how you feel. Making a choice to move into a calmer place or transition, get past some things. Yeah, I think you've been wanting to do this. There's that Cancer energy again with that Chariot. But you've been holding back. Yeah. But there's been definitely, you've been confused about this connection here. And maybe a choice that was made, or making a choice, and you've been holding back communication here. There's been a delay or frustration with things. Like not knowing where to go. It's like having that horse and getting in that carriage and ready, but you don't know, like you're ready to take off, but you don't know which direction that you're going in, so it's like the brakes are on, and there's some doubt that's been going on here, and this is kind of like something that's just not going to go anywhere, and you're having to accept the fact that that things aren't just going in the direction that you want them to, or not going anywhere. There's this definitely overall energy for you of it is what it is. Just kind of like it is what it is, or it is what it has to be, or something like that is something that's there. I don't know why you feel this intuitive nudge here to want to give some kind of understanding or reveal something, but you want to reveal how you really feel. You want to express maybe in an apology, or express what hurt you, depending on where you're sitting with this, right? But there's definitely a decision here to open up in order to try to get yourself into a better feeling. Because, okay, so this is like when you try to tell yourself that it is what it is and make yourself like not hurt over something, and you can't. And so you realize that you have to actually take action to help yourself get over it. And here it's like in the way of a message. And this could be a message of separation, you know, wanting to separate, or that you have been experiencing heartbreak and making a decision here to move in a different direction, or to move in towards a calmer place, right? This could be even having to actually move. So, and you have to express yourself in order to get to that calm place where you feel like you're making the right decision. You need to be able to express this truth. This is about moving on. I want to do one thing. I don't normally do this, but I'm doing it. I want to see what you would say to this person before we get their cards out. What would you say to this person? Pile 1. What would you say to this person? What would you say to this person? If you could say anything, what would you say to this person? Pile 1. Whoa, okay. I'm grateful for this spiritual lesson. I can see you standing there. I can still see you standing there. You're so easy to see through. I wish we could go back. I am becoming a better person. I find you so attractive. There's that Queen of Wands energy. I compare you to others. I know I messed up everything. Yeah, some of you, and like I said, the roles could be switched, right? But some of you are, like, there was an ending here, and you feel like that you messed that up somehow. Maybe through deception, or it's just trying to be too strategic, or not being authentic in some way, you know? Or maybe there was a third-party situation. I don't react when people mention you. Yeah, there's some spying going on here, too, for some of you, where you've been trying to figure out what's going on with this person without, like, maybe you've been asking around. This also says, I need to focus on my healing, which is that 8 of Pentacles. So this, it's like you know that you need to focus on that, and you want to. You've been trying to, but the pain's been so hard, the separation, the loss has been difficult, and you've been unable to be able to let it go without having some kind of expression of a truth of how you really feel, revealing how you really feel, right? Let's see how this person's feeling. This is the Mystical Cat Tarot. I am going to use this Cat Tarot. The Mosaic Mermaid. If y'all don't know who that is, go check her out. She sent me a Cat Tarot deck that I haven't used yet, and I thought that would be cool to do a reading on intuition with the Cat Tarot. So I think I'm going to do a little mini reading like that if I can get to it. Okay, so be thinking about your person, the person you want to know about. Pile 1. How does this person... Okay. We have the 6 of Pentacles. How is this person currently thinking about you? You have a King of Pentacles in the reverse. That's Capricorn energy. The 4 of Sky. This person's healing. They're thinking about, like, they're reevaluating things at this time. They're in a place to where they are trying to get over things, or they're reevaluating things. How are they thinking about you? They feel like that you're not necessarily stable, or they feel like that, I mean, there's some stubbornness that's here, obviously. But the Six of Pentacles is like balance or equal give and take. But I feel fairness. I feel like this person feels as if maybe what's transpired here is just fair. Or it's just in some way like balance, like, you know, like give and take. But you say karmically in balance here. This is about giving, though. So this person's maybe the way that they feel like that they were giving in this connection was not stable. This is also about not being able to trust a situation, right? So this person may feel as if they can't trust the situation here with you. They're just reevaluating some things. They're trying to settle with this feeling that they just giving to the situation that's unstable or that they can't trust may not be necessarily the best thing for them. What? Tell me about, it's like they're just reevaluating at this time. They are thinking about this. Literally, the Four of Swords is a card of sitting and thinking about all, like, you're past the painful part of it, but now you're just reevaluating what really happened. Not that it doesn't hurt. It's just a different kind of hurt. It's not the Three of Swords. You know what I mean? You're not directly in that period of pain. You're kind of over the hump of it a little bit, and you're in that place where you're now, okay, now emotionally I can be more at a balanced place where I can reevaluate how things are or why things happened or whether or not you can trust a situation. What about their heart space? What is this person, Pile 1, thinking about in their heart space about you, feeling in their heart? The Wheel of Fortune. Consequences. This is the World here in tarot. I mean, not the World, sorry. Justice here in tarot, and it's called Consequences, and that's the same karmic balance that I was talking about earlier. So you have two major arcana in their heart space. I think this person's kind of feeling as if this is like when someone's saying, you know, it happened the way that it was meant to happen. Like there's also an energy of an acceptance on their side as well. Like something, like that's just the way that things are, you know? And the Six of Fire. There's a lot of, this person's recognizing, or they feel like they have a good grasp on why things happen the way that they did. And I do feel like they feel some kind of consequence here. It's almost like with the Six of, it's unique too in this one, but the way this one's pictated, but it's the Six of Wands, which is like when you feel like you've had a victory or you feel as if you've gained something, you know, you've been successful in working through something. And I think this person feels like that they've successfully kind of came to a conclusion of, or a balanced, fair place of why things happen the way that they did. This is what's on their heart space. This is like also no regrets here as well with this Wheel of Fortune. Like this is what occurred, and these are the consequences. And I mean, this person's like facing this, you know. It's weird because I don't know why I need to say this, but this person's not ashamed of how things occurred. And I don't mean that in a negative way either. So for those of you where that comes across as negative, that's not your message, okay? Because it's not a negative thing. Why is the what is this person's actions towards Pile 1 this time? Look at that, Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's love here, guys. This person, they're open, you know. See this? May openness lead you to connection. Both of you at this time are being very open. If you haven't yet, I think that you will soon. Because definitely on your part, if you're the one that's wanting to send some, you know, kind of message or have some kind of apology or understanding that's there, there's definitely love here as far as this person's actions go. They are open to the connection. Yeah, the Hermit in reverse. So if it's been silence here, this person wants to kind of reveal or communicate. They are feeling like, they do feel like this. There's a missing energy here. Like they do feel like this loneliness here, you know. You have a Four of Cups in the reverse. This is a card of acceptance. It's accepting how things are so that you can move forward and be happy. And I think that's this person's journey. They've kind of accepted that things are just not going to be committed or stable or secure. And they're reevaluating why that is or why that's occurred or whatever. And they found peace with it. They found fairness or just with it. Whatever's revealed to them is enough for them to be able to accept how it is. Let me see what that is. Their heart is open. They still have love here. For some of you, this person even wants to kind of open up to a new connection or a new relationship or with you or a new beginning. Virgo energies here. I don't know if did I say that? Libra as well. This Hermit in reverse. Okay. This is someone that may be somewhat lonely here without you. They still miss you, even if there's a bunch of people around. And that's what I said here at this. Even if there's a bunch of people around, they still miss like the connection that they had or shared here with you. It's just, I feel like it's just something different. Even that's what I was saying here about the Six of Wands. See how this cat is just, and normally the cat's like, or the person's on the white horse going through the parade, getting kind of like praised, you know, for their success or whatnot, or the reveal, you know, that's like being successful, recognizing things, or being recognized. And here the cat is sitting and everyone's bringing stuff to them. See here, this cat is sitting here too as well. In here. This, yeah, it's like this. In here, they're being playful here. See how the cat here too is covering its eyes? Now I don't know why I'm focused in on all that, but that is a card of like, the Four of Swords isn't, but some of what this person may have been reevaluating is shame, because that's something that I brought up here. And it's like, here they're out in the open with that, or they've just accepted it, or that's a consequence of something, you know. Like they feel ashamed for what they did or how things occurred or something like that, perhaps, but they've made peace with it, and they're sitting in a place to where they've kind of settled that within themselves in order to accept it and kind of just move on, you know. Interesting. Well, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? What is this about? The Five of Cups in the reverse, same thing you have here. Yeah, accepting that it's over, accepting that like they're trying to move on, like it happened the way that it was supposed to. This is forgiveness here as well, forgiving the situation, you know, that's where you are with forgiveness as well. Wise consequences here with the Justice. This is the I don't know why it won't come out of my mouth, but Page of Cups in the reverse. They may have acted immaturely, or they may have made not the best decisions, or they could have been, this person feels as if maybe they let their emotions get the best out of them. This can even be like, I feel like this person feels like that they acted immaturely about something, or they weren't an emotionally like balanced place. This can be like an emotional outburst, maybe, perhaps, or they got upset, temperamental. Something like that is definitely something that's there. Why is this six of, or they just acted immaturely, and that was the consequence, you know. That's what they got in return. Funny, too, because these two cats look the same, but this one's a lot younger than this one. And see how the consequence of trying to get the fish here, and the cat's sopping wet. I think this person may have felt like they should have walked away from something. Or maybe they didn't make the best decision, but still underneath that, they feel as if they wouldn't reverse the clock either. You know what I mean? Like it happened the way that it was meant to, for whatever reason. Why is the Six of Fire here? What is this? The stars. Yeah, they feel as if they've healed. They've overcame this, or they've healed past this, or they have hope that I don't know, it's like hoping that things will be successful in the future, or they'll have another opportunity, you know, for things to be successful. But this is about healing. This is having faith that everything's working out for the best. That's what that is. Being brave, or having faith that everything's going to work out for the best. Why is the Ace of Cups here for actions? Yeah. Well, this is the Knight of Wands, so this is definitely someone that is, the attraction's there, the buildup is there, the wanting to jump into, like this is someone that's definitely still attracted. If this is like, if somebody would, it opens up emotionally, this person would jump on that, you know. This is wanting to explore a new opportunity or a new connection. Why is the Hermit here in reverse? Ten of Fire. The silence between the two of you, if there has been silence, has been something that's been feels like this person's been carrying, like a heavy weight, or missing you, or being away from you in some way, or you've kind of distanced yourself, or something like that has been something that this person's been feeling like heavy about. They've been carrying, like maybe they felt as if this is their fault, or I don't know, it's almost like, you know how you've been in this place of trying to say it is what it is, kind of acceptance that's here, and this person's been in a place to where they've felt almost like there's almost a guiltiness here for how things transpired, or that maybe they made the wrong decision or something like that. It's something that's been weighing on them. These are a lot of shoulda, coulda, wouldas, I feel like, that this person's kind of been carrying around, that's causing them to feel a little lost, or like, and this being as far as their actions go, this can be like taking responsibility maybe for, yeah, their actions are taking responsibility for the outcome, or taking responsibility for what part they played here in things. Why is the, through introspection, right? Why is the Four of Cups here in reverse? The Chariot. Well, they know where they're going. Cancer energy. Yeah, this is like, okay, I need to do what's best for myself here. I need to get in the Chariot, and I need to move on. You know, I need to move past some things. I need to move forward. I need to focus on myself. And the Seven of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck. So this is somebody that's, you know, with the Lovers and the Cat. This is somebody that wants to fight for a relationship, or a new beginning in a relationship, or Fight for what it is that they really want from a relationship. I think this is a lesson too that this person has learned in this experience, is that how to protect a relationship or fight for what it is that they want. Maybe also their boundaries when it comes to relationships. That could have been an issue here. Maybe this person, you gave too much or they gave too much. Definitely a new beginning's on their mind. We also have Aries and Gemini energy there. This is somebody that also, I have to say, if they've been trying to fight, yeah. I just started hearing that song in my head, I Can't Fight This Feeling Anymore. That's what this is, really. Yeah, the moon. Yep, that's what that is. Cancer, Pisces energy. Yep, that's definitely what that is, with the devil. Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. Please bear with me. This right here is isolation. This person feeling left out. In the moon. They have been kind of keeping a secret here in a way, that they have been feeling lonely. A lack here without you. They've been secretly like hoping for a new beginning, but I think that this person is just like, this relationship here is a struggle. It's a struggle to not feel this way. They've been fighting it. They've been fighting how they've been feeling. Let's see. Let's get some message cards from them. Goodness me. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay. What would this person say if they could say anything? Wow. I wish you would come back. I don't want to hide that, but I pretend, yeah, that you don't mean that much. That's that energy they're fighting, like, yeah. I understand you better now. This person may feel as if, yeah, that could be your energy here too, as well as in their heart space. They may feel like that you're, maybe they felt like you weren't at a place where you were ready for a relationship or wanted a relationship at the time, or that's not everybody's message, but that could be something that's there. I'll replay our conversations over and over, and will you ever make things right? This person does, there is a feeling here of feeling like, they feel like, you know, maybe you didn't take full responsibility of something here, or they feel like they're owed something in some sort of way. Of course, these are general, so don't take everything right to heart here. I feel so drawn to you. That's that fighting energy. You can't come with me. See? There is this feeling of someone that's left like better off in some way. I'm so attracted to you. Look, I find you so attractive and I'm so attracted to you. Yeah, that attraction is still there. And your intellect arouses me. So this person feels like intellectually the two of you may just understand or get each other. And they have, I do love you. So, that's that Ace of Cups. Okay, so let's see. What are we going to see? What are we going to see? Let's see. Let's see something. Let's get some future energies. What about that? Let's do that. Let's get some future energies. And I'm going to use these cards. These are called the Places Oracles. Places Oracles. Let's see. What does the future hold here? What is the future? Okay, well that came right out by itself. Bathroom. Interesting. Okay, so it says water and renewal here. Cleanliness. So there's this feeling of this being renewed, you know, of cleansing from the situation. I don't know if this is together or separate, but we'll see. I guess it depends on you guys, right? But there's this energy of starting over. We saw that there underneath their pile is that full. What else? What can they expect here? What's going to happen in the future? For pile 1, what's going to happen here in the future with this person? Okay, we have library here, so there's definitely going to be a conversation, I feel like, but some new, I just heard new interesting facts, so maybe there's some things that you're unaware of that you're going to figure out or find out. There's going to be like some, as far as research goes with the library, there may be a renewal, but then there may be some quiet time between the two of you where you kind of research like how the other person feels or what they're saying, or you try to come up with some ideas of how you feel about the connection itself. We have mountain, yeah. Your perspective may shift here, and then you have the sea, ocean, waves, and seaside. And it's funny too. Look at how similar these cards are. That's cool. I do feel like that there may be some huge obstacles here in the way. I have to say this, guys, I feel like there are some things here that are just going to remain in the depths, you know, of the emotional space because of some huge obstacles that are here. There's going to be a new understanding that's going to take place around the perception of things and the obstacles that are here, where it's like you're going to be getting a new look at this connection and why things have occurred, and a new understanding about it, a new perspective about it, why maybe there were some obstacles in place. And I think that you're going to like go into the emotional depths of, you know, why all this happened in the first place, or there's going to be some kind of renewal here with this. Parking lot is here, parking spot, parking go, parking garage. So with that being said, I don't feel like that this is really like going to go anywhere. We do have Jim here. I do think that this is going to lead to the two of you really working on yourselves. Why things occurred, how things occurred, the lesson that was here. Like I said, this will all give you kind of a perspective shift. Even if you do have this communication between the two of you, I think overall it's just going to give you a new like perspective shift. And it's going to help you to be able to close out something that you may have been trying to figure out, an understanding here that you've been trying to figure out about things. We have the Ice Queen here. Ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement, number 28. So there's definitely this feeling of, yeah, oh, it's just like parking lot, parking spot, parking go, parking garage. Going into isolation here, you know, or going into this, this is resolution. That's what I'm feeling. Acceptance, acceptance, acceptance for how you feel, but it also accepting that maybe this is not something that can come together properly. Someone also, and it could be your person that's very fixated on their ideas of things, or that you should kind of come to them in some way, and that can cause inaction, I feel. They may just be already, see, the Ice Queen is actually the Queen of Swords, which was on your side. So you may be coming towards this person knowing that they are already kind of closed off. I think they just, especially with that Wheel of Fortune and the Justice that's there, like they have already fixed ideas about why things occurred or how things occurred. And like I said before, you know, with that Chariot there, even though they love here and everything else, and they do love you here even, there's just not in a place Like, they know that they need to go off and work on themselves or do what's best for themselves. That's what the Four of Cups in reverse really is for me. It's where you have the sudden epiphany or awareness that you need to choose your own happiness and have a new experience or accept things are what they are so you can move on. And they're already there. You know what I mean? But this is going to reveal some things. It will bring closure, I feel like. It will bring up a lot of emotions as well, but I think that it's meant to happen for you to understand so that the two of you both can work on yourselves. Right? And you have the Lady of Lightning. Surprises sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. Number 35. So this whole thing here may shift things for you in your life in general. Like, you know, when you experience something, how it can actually make you feel like, how do I explain this? You know, when you're going about, you're going about your way of life, let's just say that, okay? Every day, day to day, you kind of go about your life. But there is something that you're hurting about that's just kind of in the back of your mind. And it does have an influence in the decisions you make and how your day goes and everything else. And after this occurs, and I do feel like there's going to be some sort of conversation or something here between the two of you, if you make that choice, or whoever this person is here, someone's going to make that choice to reach out. It will close the cycle out to where it shifts things into a better direction for you. So you no longer have that you've kind of settled that in the back of your mind and you're not like fixated on it at all. So you're making better decisions. You're more open. You're more free, like moving forward. Like have an overall, like it's a different feeling of acceptance. It's a different level of acceptance because of whatever gets revealed. Okay. To leave you with here, we have number 21, which is the World in Tarot. So that's that closure in Great Awakening. Yeah. Walk in your truth, stand firm in your light, and how can you trust yourself more? So for some of you, you are this ice queen, and you are preserved in your ideas of how things are or should be or meant to be. And, you know, you're ready to kind of close the cycle out. And this gives you that little bit of last incentive that you need to have that acceptance in order to surrender this and trust yourself in that decision and you know, move on. Interesting. Okay. Let's get some initials to close, guys. So I hope this helps. Good luck to you with this. I know this wasn't an easy reading. But this is a good reading, though. I still feel like if you're in that place, like this is here, of acceptance, wanting to accept and move forward, if you're in that place, then I feel like this is a good reading because this is a closure. You know? Like you may have already found your closure in a way, and now you're coming to an acceptance with this person. Is what I want to say. Okay. So we have the anxious pin here. So it's like feeling anxious. And if you're on this side, it's just someone that could be the anxious person here, party, because it's someone that's not knowing what's going to happen, or if they reach out or if they offer something, they don't know what's going to happen here. So they are anxious to do that, but they also know that like if they don't, they can't ever actually move on. Like this is someone that feels intuitively like they have to say something. You know what I mean? You have the star here as well. So that hope, you know, we have that star that popped out. You have the Two of Cups. So this is someone that's anxious, but they're hoping for like a renewal in a relationship or someone to heal a relationship. They're hoping to heal a relationship perhaps. You have a Z, a Y, a K, an F, an R, a C, an S, a J, a G, an O, and a K. Okay, so I'm going to move these around so y'all can see them. And I'm going to leave y'all here. Oh, I just put cries together on accident. So if you're wondering, this person could have cried over you. You may have not ever felt that, or they may not have given you that impression, but that's something that's right there. Okay. Lots of other stuff here in the bowl, but I'm going to hold this up so y'all can see it since it's so long. And thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks for all your love and support. I hope this helps. Good luck with this. I know this seems very complicated, so good luck to you guys. I'm definitely sending you some love and light, and I hope to see you soon. Hey, pile 2. So if you chose this card here, which shows this water that's kind of bubbling up. So there may be some kind of emotions that are bubbling up to the surface. Something that's coming up to the surface. There could be somebody here that may be frustrated or upset even, and that's why it's bubbling up to the surface. That's kind of interesting. Okay. So then we have forgive. May you let it be. So in this card you can see the little footprints here as well on the beach. Forgive. So there's forgiveness here. Someone, like either you're wanting forgiveness or you're wanting to forgive this person or vice versa. Same, you know, maybe this connection. This is supposed to represent the connecting energy. So there is this overall sense of forgiveness that's here. I always think of long conversations when you're on the beach. You know, when you're walking, in-depth conversations. It's something about being grounded in the sand, you know, walking in the sand, being grounded, and then having these waves here, this water, which represents the emotional self, right? So there's forgiveness here that's being grounded, or someone's wanting that, or it's just in the air, it's bubbling up, you know, coming up to the surface. This feeling of forgiveness or wanting to forgive. May you let it be. Okay. This is supposed to represent the connecting energy, so we're going to take a look at your side here, on this side first, and then your person's going to be here to the right of me, and we are going to use my, okay, no, I did that in pile 1 too. We're actually going to use this is called the Wisdom of the Owls, I believe, or the Owl Tarot. We're going to use this for your energy. Now remember, roles can be switched depending on the perspective that you're needing to gain. So, that being said, we're going to take a look first at your thoughts. What have you been thinking about this person, this connection? And we'll look at your feelings, and then we'll look at any actions or intentions that you may have. I'll get overall energies. We'll see what you would say to this person, and then we're going to do the same for your person, okay? So if you feel like this doesn't sound like you, stick around till you hear the second person's perspective, because you may be switched. Okay, here we go. Pile 2 with forgive. What is pile 2 currently thinking about their person that's on their mind? The Lovers. That's a good card. Gemini energy. Yeah. What is pile 2 thinking about their person? Wow. 10 of Cups in the reverse. This is where that forgiveness may have come into play. And the High Priestess. I keep hearing in my head, someone here, you may feel like this person was keeping secrets from you. This is where the forgiveness may come into play. This is like you're thinking about this person, and you may be wondering if you will be emotionally fulfilled with this person. You could be missing this person if you're not together, and there's this forgiveness that's coming into play. You could have a family with this person, or it could be that you may be keeping some things to yourself here as well. This is Pisces energy. You may be keeping some things to yourself, or you have been, until you feel maybe that there's some sort of forgiveness here, or this is sad. I'm feeling sadness here from this 10 of Cups. When that is in reverse, in your way of thinking about this person or this connection, there's some sort of loss that's here. It may be that there's some kind of a broken home, perhaps, or like you're missing something emotionally, and you've been maybe keeping this to yourself. But with this, the lovers being here with that, it's almost like you're trying to more so figure that out. Because the lovers is a card of choice. And it's almost like you're trying to decide maybe whether or not you're going to have emotional fulfillment here with this person. Or you may be in the dark about this. Maybe wondering this about them. Are they emotionally happy? But you're in the place of making a decision about this. So it's almost like you're basing this decision of whether or not you're with this person off of whether or not they can be emotionally fulfilled here. Or you can. Or both. You know, you do see this person as a soulmate, you know, someone that you're in alignment with. But another reason this is confusing is because the lovers is a card of being in alignment with someone, you know, feeling that feeling with that person. With the Ten of Cups in reverse is like when you're emotionally not in alignment with it. But I don't think that this is based off of the way you feel. I think this is based off of the way this person's feeling and maybe whether or not there's forgiveness here. So let's see how you feel. How does Pile 2 feel currently about this person? There's definitely something about a family here. We have an Ace of Wands in your heart. You're excited about this. And the Two of Wands right after a while. That's cool, huh? You're at a crossroads, though. I'm telling you, decision. Wow. It's the Queen of Cups. Gemini, Pisces, Cancer energy here. Yeah. I mean, you're definitely in love with this person. You have a Queen of Cups here. This could be someone that you're looking at and saying, I just heard that this is someone that's going to protect my heart. Oh my God. I am so sorry, guys. I am just still fighting this cough. And also, I do feel like that you're trying to keep this to yourself. with that High Priestess being right on top of that Queen of Cups. And you have those emotions that are starting to bubble over, you know, like in the front of your card here. See that it's coming from the depths. Water is emotion. It's coming from the depths here of the emotion that's bubbling up to the surface, coming up to the surface. I don't think that you've expressed maybe or understood how you really felt about someone, about this person. And I think that there's a new understanding coming into play here where it's putting you at a crossroads of which direction to take. You want a new beginning here, a passionate new beginning. You feel like, yeah, you're excited about this. You're excited about how you feel. And it comes from a place of security. And let me explain why. Because you're in a place to where you feel, or you're starting to feel, especially if forgiveness is here, like this is, and I feel emotional now. God. It's like a damn roller coaster over here, guys. It's like you feel like this is someone that will protect your heart. And I think that may be something that like you really crave, like you really want or desire. And you see that this is a possibility within this person, and that's something that makes you really excited emotionally with your heart. It's like not being able to ever express how you feel, or not being able to ever open yourself up emotionally fully to anyone, and then finding that person that you do feel safe and secure with, like they're going to make sure that they protect your feelings. And something that you may have not ever had, or something happened where you felt very terrified at being able to allow yourself to feel all the feelings. And it's like this person you feel safe with, you feel like this is a good choice for you, is making you excited that you found someone here where you can open up, you know, real emotionally. Forgiveness is involved in this. I don't know how. I'll figure it out. But something may have happened here where forgiveness was forgiveness is an option. You know it? Okay. And that may have been a reason why you feel this spark here. It's shown you something. Forgiveness here, may you let it be, has shown you something. But I don't think that you're fully there yet. And I don't know if you're forgiving this person, they're forgiving you, or both. May be the case, but you're not fully there yet. But the excitement of seeing that as being a possibility, I think, is something that's there. It's like when you get in a just as an example, it's like when you get in a disagreement and you feel heartbroken, and then you realize that person is like what you thought was lost is not, or something like that. And it's like it amplifies those emotions or those feelings again. It makes you feel excited again, like back in the beginning. It kind of is in that honeymoon stage, right? But I feel like this is on like steroids. This is something different. It's not like a disagreement. If that makes sense. Okay, so what are your intentions or your actions towards this person? 3 of Wands. You're going in order, huh? You have an ace, 2, and the 3 of Wands. This is making a plan. This is waiting. Maybe sitting and waiting. Like you've made a plan. You've made a decision with this person, and you're waiting. Waiting for something to unfold. Look at that. Knight of Wands. You're waiting to take some sort of action here. You already have a plan with this person in motion. But you're waiting to take some sort of action. And you know why? I think it has to do with this 10 of Cups in reverse. You don't know how... If this other person sees you as emotional fulfillment, there's a mystery, kind of some sort of mystery behind that. It may have to do with forgiveness. There's a lot of fire here and water. Nine of Pentacles. Look at the way this bird's looking up at that Queen of Cups. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles is someone that is strong, independent, financially capable. They're at a place where they feel successful or feel like they're ready. They've went through the 7 of Pentacles. They've waited for the investment, for the, their fruits of their labor, basically. And they've worked really hard. And now they're at this point to where they're like, okay, now I'm in the 9 of Pentacles. The next thing would be the 10 of Pentacles, which is ultimate fulfillment, right? It's where you have everything that you've ever wanted. And you're sitting at a place of the 9 of Pentacles. You may be seeing this person as that person. There's a feeling of waiting to... Or you have a plan here. Give me one more. I don't know why I'm struggling with this, but... Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're making a choice here. This is all you miss. Like I just described, the 9 of Pentacles as being like you have this, you have that, you have this, you have that. Now all you want, or all you need to be ultimately fulfilled is a relationship, the Ace of Cups. And this is about being happy or satisfied with the relationship, or being happy, or something having everything that you need, or this relationship has everything that you need. But this right here, and this could be why you're coming to this reading, because of this. Because if you're in a place to where you're trying to make a decision on what's going to satisfy you or what you need, and you have everything together, but what does this person feel? That's what I'm feeling here. Bottom of the deck is the 9 of Cups. Yeah, you have wish fulfillment. This is your wish fulfillment. And that Three of Cups is in reverse. And that Five of Cups. With the Four of Pentacles. Trying to release yourself of some sort of regrets when it comes to equal give and take or fairness or balance in some sort of way. This is a card of regrets and disappointments. This is like overcoming those regrets or those disappointments. You may regret you may regret distancing yourself from this person or pushing this person away in some way. You may have disappointed this person in some way, or they have you. You know, the roles can be switched. With that Three of Cups that's there, with that Five of Cups, which is 8 Cups, which is about being detached. There may have been something here you regret when you were detached, or something around maybe outside interference can be that Three of Cups as well. There's some sort of disappointment that you've been trying to break yourself free from, and that could be that forgiveness. In order to go after your 9 of Cups, so that 8, 9, which is your wish fulfillment. What you really want, you know. Detach from this so I can go after my happiness here. That's forgiveness. Perhaps for some of you. Let's see what you would say to this person. Actually, I feel called to use a different deck for you guys. This is a newer deck that I just got. I don't know why. I just am, so let's use it. What can you tell me? What would you say to this person if you could say anything? How to? There's an energy between us, a vibe that I can't deny. Yeah, that's all that fire that's here. Influence. I think you're great, but I'm worried about what other people would think. So that could be an issue that's there for some of you. Or maybe that's been something that's been holding you back. And friendship. Maybe there could be more between us, but wouldn't want to jeopardize our friendship. Yeah, and that's there too. It's like the feeling of you definitely don't want to lose this person or lose this opportunity, right? But there's still a fear, because it's like you fear rejection here as well. Like, what if this doesn't work out? And you do, because the feelings are there now. If you lose this person, it's going to hurt, right? So some decisions are based off of, there's still fear in every decision that you make. When people say, no, I'm not afraid, that is the biggest lie I feel like ever. There's always like that little tiny piece of you, anxious piece of you, that wonders, what if, you know? And there's fear in that. Definitely. That's something that I'm feeling here. Secret. There's so many feelings that I want to share with you, but I'm shy about opening up. That's here. That's that High Priestess with that 10 of Cups in reverse. And I think some of that has to do with, fear of rejection, or the worst case scenario. It can lead to sabotage, you know, thinking about that too much. I don't think that you're in that. I think that may be something that you're getting past, though, where you're feeling like you want to open up. Captivated. I can't help but be interested in everything that you do. Yeah, that's that fire again, guys. That lust and soulmate. I know that you're my soulmate. Yep, right on top of that Queen of Cups. What else would you say to this person? 3 cards just came out together by themselves. That was cool. Okay, let's feel the bottom then. We have wondering. I often wonder if you feel the same way. I told you that it's something that's there. And support. It's comforting to know that we have each other's support when it matters. Yeah. Yeah, you see this person as a soulmate, as that person that protects your heart. And unaware. I've been showing my lack of interest, but you've been ignoring all the signs. Unaware. I think this has to do with you, like it says here, secret, where you've been keeping this person at a distance, and that could be that Three of Cups as well. Like maybe you regret kind of distancing yourself because it made this person feel like, you know, that you weren't as interested, perhaps. You know, that can backfire on you sometimes, but there's this, there's also a feeling here of you being afraid of hurting this person. This has to do with your own wounds. That's a fear that's there. Being afraid of how this person feels, though, or that maybe even you've pushed this person away. You do have those 3 roses on this card, like that 3 of Cups. You may be afraid that this person is worried about you hurting them, you know, like what have you shown this person or represented to this person? If you, some of you, this is just like, you know, you try to act like you weren't overly interested, you didn't want to like, I don't know, there's a lot of things here. A lot of reasons why you would do that. I'm going to let y'all have that one to yourself because everybody's story is a little different there. Just one second. So sorry, guys. Okay, let's jump into your person's energy. And we're going to use one of my new favorites. It's called the Wild Reflections Tarot. I've had it for a little while, but I've been kind of just dealing with it with myself. Getting used to it, making a relationship with the deck, and then I haven't used it too much on here. I think I used it for one other reading. Of course, I haven't been posting as much either. This person may be busy, or maybe they talk a lot, or maybe they unfortunately have ADHD like I do. Because I'm just like going off into random stuff over here. Anyway, as I say that, you have the 2 of Swords and the Knight of Wands. They may change their mind quickly. Like they may be like, okay, I'm going to do this and then go and do something else or something like that. Or they have a difficult time making decisions. Okay, I feel like I'm just jumping right into this person. So let's start with their thoughts about you. What is this person, pile 2's person? What are they thinking here about pile 2? The 5 of Cups in reverse. Wow. Y'all both have that. Yours is upright. So you may be the one that's in the more of the regrets. Only take that if it resonates. But this person has the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is the card of forgiveness. It's moving on. It's accepting a situation for what it was. It's about self-forgiveness as well, or finding just peace with overall what's transpired of the situation, right? So we're starting off that with your person and their thoughts. So they are thinking about that. Look at that. I love it when that happens. It's so cool. A 10 of Cups here in reverse, which is the same card you have in the second spot. So that is awesome. One of the reasons I like doing these side-by-sides here, because a lot of the times the two of you can be mirroring the same thing, and this can be this person thinking about, you know, a future. This is like someone that's thinking about whether or not they would be emotionally fulfilled here, which is you're picking up on intuitively anyway. Because of whatever's happened here with this forgiveness or this acceptance. This person, I feel like, also is in a place of accepting things or trying to just accept. It's like when you, I said this kind of in one of the other piles, but it's like when you realize that it is what it is kind of thing. Like they're having to accept, or I don't feel like this current energy. I think this is anxiety. This person's like getting prepared, or if they feel like they're preparing themselves emotionally for this being some sort of letdown. Like it could possibly be like, you know, you only prepare yourself for something like that whenever you are very emotionally involved in something. You know, like this could go downhill and I'm going to be devastated. It's like this person's preparing for that being a possibility here. So I do feel like that they're kind of unaware of whether or not they can be emotionally fulfilled. And that's something definitely you're picking up on. So you may have picked up on some things this person said or maybe done, or if something like that, where you feel like you don't know if they feel emotionally fulfilled here. And that could be why, is because they are kind of preparing themselves for worst case scenario, you know? Didn't I say that on your side? Look at that. Well, on the other hand, flip side, 10 of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is like when someone says they don't know if they feel emotionally secure or that they will be emotionally filled, but they do recognize the fact that this is fulfillment. You know? I think they're trying to figure this out or trying to go through this mentally. They're searching for some sort of change here as well. Like they're looking for some clues of being able to change their mind to where that maybe they feel more confident in this 10 of Pentacles. They're definitely thinking about what they could have here with you. They're thinking about long term here, 10 of Pentacles energy. This is like the house, the kids, the family, the car, and everything, you know? Loyalty here. Long term. Interesting. So what's in their heart space? But they're putting a lot of thought here with this. I don't know why I want to say this, but this person's looking for a leader. So I don't know if you're the masculine or if this is switched for some of you. I see it with the way he's standing up here, but he's older. Like it's a generational thing. See how he's young here? And she's looking directly at him. This person's looking for a... It's like they see you as being a provider, but they're looking for whether or not there's emotion. You are emotionally supportive. You know what I mean? Like, because you can't just provide material things. You have to be able to also, you know, if you're getting into a long-term commit with someone, obviously you have to be supported on both sides, emotional and the, you know, physical needs. And this person, I feel like, is in a place to where they're kind of looking at that and whether or not this can provide like that emotional support that they need. Maybe because of forgiveness. Okay. What's in their heart space for Pile 2? Pile 2's person. What's in their heart space? Look at that. 10 of Wands in reverse. This person's going through trying to close a cycle out. An emotional cycle out. They're trying to get to a calmer place, right? Where something becomes more of a memory and it doesn't emotionally affect this person the same way. That 10 of Wands in reverse is a radical change. Like in your heart, you're ready to let something go. Because it's just, you know, it's creating like not a good feeling for you. So in your heart, you're like, okay, I gotta change it the way I'm thinking, or I got to let this go. I have to let it go. And it's funny too, because your card says, may you let it be. Yeah, that's definitely it. You got the 3 of Swords here in reverse. So this is another card of forgiveness. Forgiveness, forgiveness. This person's telling themselves in their emotional selves, I've got to let this go. I've got to, you know, I forgive the situation. I feel like this person has forgiven the situation or moved on. Or they're trying to do that because they know that they need to. In order to feel fulfilled, I think is what they're searching for here. There's that damn 3 of Cups in reverse. Next to the 3 of Swords, there could have been third-party energy here. I did mention that. You have it as well as far as what's the disappointment here with that 3 of Cups in reverse. So that could be on your part. Doesn't have to be a third actual person. It can be some kind of outside interference that caused, you know, an emotional instability here. And this person's thinking about this. They're trying to... Oh, this person feels misunderstood here as well. This is... Oh. There's a lot of emotions here with this because this is something that hurts this person to think about. I'm going to tell you how this person feels about whatever this is that's transpired here. It's caused some insecurities here in this person. And it's like something's resurfaced for them. And they're trying desperately and they want to let this go. Because they don't like the way that this feels. So this person's trying to forgive or trying to let it be just as much as I think what you are trying to. They're trying to distance themselves and make something a past memory. But the emotions are still attached to it in a painful way. So that's what they're trying to let go of. They know it's not going to lead them anywhere. When you're in a Three of Swords, you've experienced, obviously some sort of betrayal or just very painful situation, right? You have Three Swords in your heart. When it's in reverse, it's like you just can't do that anymore. You just want to forgive. You just want to release the pain. You want to overcome the grief of a situation. But there is definitely a struggle here because, they're in the process of trying to heal. And this may be some things that this brought up with you, that's brought up some stuff of this person's past and some insecurities that they have had or have. There's this feeling of not feeling good enough or not feeling... Oh, I just heard strong enough in my head. Can I see that? The Two of Pentacles. That's interesting. The Nine of Swords in reverse. This person, they get very anxious to the point of crying. Like, this is someone that gets very, oh, it's so sad, feeling. Worried about being juggled, worried about, with the Two of Pentacles, it's like worried about being a priority. This person feels like, oh, that's it. What's resurfaced for this person is that they don't ever feel like a priority. They feel like they're not, like it makes them feel not important. Whatever's happened here it's caused this to resurface where in their past at some point they felt used or unimportant in some way. That's the insecurity that's here. And this person's trying to let that go. Oh, some of you, I might be reading your energy. Ten of Wands in the reverse. Look at that. The Four of Pentacles. This is someone that's trying to protect their heart, but still knowing that they need to let some things go. Yeah. You have Six Pentacles here. It's like there wasn't a balance here. The imbalance has created this like crack in the foundation for how this person feels. And they're trying to let that go. But if you notice here, You only have that Three of Cups, and that's the only cups in this person's heart. So I think that they're trying to look at things logically as well, wanting to create some sort of emotional balance here, wanting to find that emotional balance here. Because if you don't have that emotional balance place, then you're definitely never going to get to that Ten of Cups, right? The ultimate emotional fulfillment. Even if you can see it, which this person can, they're not going to feel it if they can't get past this and forgiveness-wise within themselves, no matter what you do. And that's what they're trying to do. They know that they need to let go. But they're having a hard time doing it because it's bringing up this emotional insecurity where this person feels like they were not a priority. And I think that they don't understand why that is. It makes them feel like they're not good enough, or they weren't being prioritized in some sort of way. Okay? That's where that sadness comes from. Actions. What is this person's actions towards Paul 2? Or intentions? 2 of Wands. So you both have the 2 of Wands here. This is this person sitting at a crossroads. I think that but she's sitting there, literally. It's like she's waiting. She's parked her bike. She's sitting there. She's holding what she wants in her hand. That wand is right there. The other one's on the ground. But it's like what I said up here. This person's like waiting to see. And it's like a party's going on here. So it's like this person feels as if right now everything's great, but a party doesn't last. You know what I mean? Like, so they've made a decision that they're staying here, but they still haven't, like, they know what they want, but there's still also their bike and another wand sitting right here. And that's what I felt up here. Like, they're preparing themselves for having to make that getaway if they need to make that getaway. Right. It's like waiting to see. What else? Their actions. You have a Page of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this person may feel as if, especially if you've broken some kind of promise to this person or something like that, when the Page of Swords comes up in reverse, it can be like undelivered promises. That could be backing this person's up, this decision that they're just sitting at a crossroads, like waiting to see if they trust the situation here moving forward. That Page of Swords in reverse. It could be like spying on you, or it's just like hanging on your every word, looking for clues, something like that is there, whether or not they can trust the situation. But this is overthinking. I mean, this person's, it's like they feel trapped in overthinking things. Overthinking maybe everything that you say, or you remember I said like they're or if I did, yeah, like here, they're searching for the ability to move on. It's almost like when time has to go by, or you're just waiting for to feel like you believe in something, right? I'm having a hard time explaining this Page of Swords because it's just overthinking. That's why. Give me one more card. Yeah, the Three of Wands in reverse. See, you both have the Three of Wands. Theirs is in reverse. This is this person's fears going into play here when it comes to their actions, and I think they're aware of it, but that's why they're trying to kind of sit here, right? But that Three of Wands in reverse is like, this card's always interesting to me. It's where you're waiting, right? Waiting like you are. It's up right there. You're waiting for that opportunity. Theirs is in reverse because they're recognizing that their ships may never come in. This may never happen. They may even be kind of frustrated with the delays or the obstacles that are in the way, or they just feel kind of powerless. This is like somebody that's trying to let something go, but they feel powerless as to being able to do so. Like being in their head. It's almost like they get mad at themselves for getting anxious. This is anxious. In this card, there's, he's holding his cup up, waiting for the other person. Just another cup of coffee is just sitting there on the table. See, he's preparing to shoot here too. So it's like this person's just sitting here preparing for worst case scenario. Preparing for the worst. They can't help that, I feel like, somewhat, because their middle energy is that Three of Swords in reverse. So every decision that they're making here is based off of trying to get over something. Wanting or trying to get over something. They may be afraid of sabotaging the connection because maybe their boundaries are too much. That Four of Pentacles is there. That's what they're trying to kind of release or let go of. Maybe let go of some boundaries. And the Devil is here. Well, hell, why didn't I just look at that? That would explain everything. Capricorn energy here. And the Seven of Pentacles. This person in the Queen of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Five of Swords. There's the conflict. Okay. Page of Wands is they're trying to learn from the conflict or trying to learn from the betrayal or whatever happened there. They're trying to learn, maybe trying to relearn you. Page of Wands, they're wanting to explore. You have this Queen of Pentacles. They're very interested in you. They feel inspired. Like they feel like this is worth it, Feel confident. They're trying. They're searching. That's what they're searching for. They're searching for confidence here in this. And, in themselves. They're having to recover their confidence. Because of the insecurities. And that Seven of Pentacles is like wanting to invest. Feeling like this is something worth investing in. Seeing the long-term vision here. You see that in Ten of Pentacles. But the Devil's on top of that, which is like fear. Fear. This person, they fear not being able for the two of you to understand each other. This person may feel like nobody understands them or gets them emotionally. Or, they don't want to be blinded by anything. See how she has her hand out to him? And he's scratching his head. It's like she's wanting something from him, but he doesn't know what to give her. That's this whole energy. It's like you're wanting to offer something to this person, but you don't know what to give this person. Because maybe whatever you're doing, you don't feel like it's working. Well, let's see what this person would say to you. See if we can figure that out. Just saw 222 on the timer there, which is all about decisions and balance. And yeah, the Devil's going to come along all the time, unfortunately. And you have to, it's helpful though, because it teaches you how to work through obstacles. If you can come out stronger. Forgiveness take place. Well, let's see. What would this person say to Paul 2? Came right out. Letting go. Yeah. Right now, the most important thing you can do is to let me go. So I don't think that this person really wants to let you go. I think this has to do with letting go of whatever's happened here, because I talked about may you let it be, like letting something be, forgiving something. Right. And then you also have attention. I'm not really into you, but I like the attention that you give me. I don't agree with that at all. I don't feel like that at all. I think that this person on top of that Ten of Cups is trying to, just because the card says something, I interpretate it differently with the tarot behind it, by the way. So I don't know if I explained that, but with that Ten of Cups being in reverse, it's what I was talking about before about this person not knowing if they can get the supportive energy that they want or that they need from you. You know, if they can get that attention, that supportive, that emotional support. Because when you're insecure like this for whatever reason, and you're searching to try to forgive someone here, you are searching for that emotional support from that person. Like, please support me getting through this and forgiving this situation. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that they're needing. And no. If you ask me, I will say no. Okay? So for some of you, that's the case. This person's saying, you know, I don't know what that has to do with. You are going to have to figure that on your own. What does that have to do with? I'll figure that out myself, actually. I guess. It's on the Ten of Pentacles, so it's almost like, but it's upright. So they want that long term. If you ask me, I will say no. What does that mean? If you ask me, I'll say no. That Ten of Pentacles. Oh, I pulled over 2 cards. Courtship and false person. So this might have to do with someone else for some of you. For others of you, this has to do with whether or not they trust you completely. If you were to ask this person, you trust me completely, especially if there's something to do with third party energy and forgiveness that's here. Obviously, this is showing, you know, no, this person does not trust you completely. You have courtship and false person. They feel, some of you, they may feel deceived in some sort of way. If that's not the case, then this has to do, if they're with someone else, if there's someone else that's here, they would say no, there's nobody else here. There's no, they're not lying to you about anything, if that was a question. Some of you, I feel like that was a question. They're not lying to you about anything. If they told you no about something, a direction that they took or something stable or something like that, they're not lying to you about that. If there's someone else here, you think there's someone else here, they're not lying to you about that. They're not pretending in any way, okay? What else would this person say to Paul? Not interested. To be honest, you're not really my type. This person, I feel like, is worried about that with that Ten of... This is somebody that analyzes whether or not you're the right person for them. This is what they're trying to let go of. This is what they need. This is why they need that attention and that emotional support from you. Come here. Come here. Where are you going? Perfect. I love everything about you. See? This is why this person's in this feeling of wanting to forgive the situation or let it be. Because they see you as having everything it is that they need. And it's the same way you are. But it's just, I think it has to do with security for this person. Feeling secure. Look at this. Look at this. I cannot make this up. My love life isn't really a priority at the moment. But look, priorities, and I talked about that too, of Pentacles that's there. This person may get overwhelmed in relationships or with this particular relationship if there's been something that's happened here. They may try to not fixate on their love life too much because they may have had not the greatest luck there, where they don't want to let go of other areas or other things in their life. They want to, maybe they gave too much in past relationships. That could be that insecurity that's attached to that in some way. Like they didn't feel like a priority for others, so they're trying to prioritize themselves and not get lost in a relationship. That's something that's there. Yes. Okay, and that's weird because there was all these cards here that came out for you, and now there's 4 here that just popped out together for this person. You have Invisible. Yeah. I don't really see you in a romantic way. I don't think that's here at all. The invisible here with that Two of Wands is what I was talking about this person not knowing if they can really see, like they're preparing for the worst. That's all it is. This person's preparing for their worst. They're preparing for the things that they can't see. And then you have yes with the Page of Swords in reverse. If you ask me, I will say yes. I think this person doesn't know if they can fully believe your word or believe everything you say, or that they just overthink the things that they say. This person doesn't want to lie to you. They don't want to say the wrong thing. Then you have, I'm totally in love with you, and incompatible. If you really knew me, you would know that we're not right for each other. I think this person feels like they've been through some things here. Overall, their overall energy being the Devil, there is a lot of fears going on with this person. And it has ultimately something to do with priorities. Either you didn't prioritize them, or priorities in their past, or being used, or something like that. They do see this relationship with you, but they're having a hard time understanding if they will be emotionally fulfilled here. They're frustrated with themselves when it comes to that. This is not someone that's being pretend. They're not playing to be someone else that they're not. They're just acting out of fear. So you may get mixed signals from this person at time, perhaps, because they're fighting internally here with whether or not they should maybe let something be. It's like they know that if they don't, it could result in self-sabotage, or they're afraid that they won't get over something, right? They're trying still, just they're not there yet. And they're searching for something from you, and I think it has to do with emotional attention, like their emotional needs being met through this process. They don't know what the future holds, and they can't just trust your word. It's like someone that feels like they can't just trust what someone's saying. They have to wait and see if actions speak louder than words. It's that kind of feeling. Whether or not, like this Three of Wands is like you're literally waiting to see whether or not this is totally love, between the two of you, or you're incompatible. This is someone that can't read you very well either. They have a hard time. But it's not because I feel like this person, they may not be that way. Like they may have an easy, golly, I can't even say it. They may be able to read people easily, but they're having a hard time reading you because of what's transpired here. This is very interesting type of reading. I want to see what the future holds here. What can you expect? These are called the Places Oracles, I believe. What can you expect? What can you expect? Church. You can expect church, okay? What can you expect moving forward? Supermarket. What can you expect? School. Wow, look at this. These are all like, you know what these all are? Routine places. Routine places. Stable though. Forest cabin. Okay. This is a remote getaway. Comfortability, being isolated or like together, cozy fireplace, that kind of secluded retreat, that kind of thing. So I feel like there's some sort of like getting away that's here, getting away from That's what I'm seeing here. This is getting away from some kind of routine, getting out of some kind of routine. It's like you may be going on a getaway here, or the two of you are getting some alone time from the day-to-day things. And in a deeper way of that, there's some sort of spiritual kind of insight here that you're going to gain here with this person, like understanding a deeper, like having faith here, you know, in the relationship or the connection, that's going to like give a brand new beginning or some kind of fresh start, where you're going to gain some sort of knowledge or understanding that's going to help you relax. You're getting a renewed hope in some way. Interesting. With this connection. Okay. Bottom of the deck says window. Yeah. Window seal. Glass portal. Framed views. You're getting some kind of look into the future in some way that brings a sense of hope or faith that makes you feel at peace or at ease. I mean, it's a good thing that I'm feeling here. Let's get some advice moving forward. There's a card that shouldn't be here that's in this deck. I'm just going to leave it. We'll see if it comes out. Advice for... Okay, well, that one needed to come out. Top card. The Shadow Queen. Acquiring knowledge, yeah. Insecurity and manipulation, number 16. 16 is the Tower in Tarot, so there's some sort of awakening or understanding that you're going to have here, I feel like, about this person, because this describes this person's feelings. Insecurity. This is like acquiring the knowledge here that maybe someone is feeling insecure or they don't want to be manipulated in some way. Like, this may be why this person's giving you the cold shoulder. It's funny, too, because it looks like a window that you're in here, and she's holding up something bright, like a kind of like the Hermit. Like, you're getting some kind of introspection here that's going to shake things up. It's going to make you like become aware, more aware, you know, of maybe why this person is feeling the way that they are or acting the way that they are. This knowledge is going to lead to change. You understanding this. That could be the church here. That could be the like spiritual insight or awareness that you come into that helps things kind of freshen up or lighten up even. Where you're having to kind of go to school, or this person may be expressing what it is that they need to you in the future, where you have this understanding. It kind of changes things because they give you some kind of insight, or they give you a renewed sense of like hope about the situation, having faith in it. And then you kind of have a new understanding about this person and what it is that they need, where it puts you in a place of feeling more comfortable or stable. Okay. It says number 2. I said 222 on the timer earlier there. You can radically change your results by shifting your beliefs. Yeah, what belief is limiting you? This person's struggling with that now. They're going through that. Fighting with what they believe. Kind of like trusting you versus not. You know, that kind of thing is there. And this is about, the advice here is to kind of shift your perspective, which this is going to shift your perspective. But it's going to shift what you believe is capable. Instead of kind of focusing on what this person is going through and in order to know what action to take or what choice to make, it's believing in yourself or believing in the possibility, I think, that's going to shift for you. And what belief of that is limiting you in this experience. Because there is a fear of rejection here on your side in some way. Right? Understanding or believing what is possible here with this person. This especially if forgiveness is involved, like whether or not they're going to forgive you. That kind of thing is there. Now remember, the roles can always be switched, so some of you that's the case. That maybe you're needing to hear it in the way I explained it, like I would towards your person. Okay, so we have a ladybug, so luck is on your side here with this. We have H-A-S, I should spelled has, A-K-S, there's another S over here, T, I heard harass, so I don't know why. Has it. Somebody has it. Luck is on your side. Somebody has luck on their side. There's a lot of other stuff here, but I'm going to hold this up so y'all can see it. Something may happen around Saturday, by the way. An S might be a very important letter. Alright guys, now I'm going to go on that note. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all your love and support. I hope this helps. Good luck with this. And sending you some love and light. If you don't mind hitting that like button if you enjoyed this reading, I really appreciate it. Helps me a lot. And thanks guys, and I'll see you soon. Okay, pile 3. So if you chose the card here with the sunset on it on the beach. So we also have some mountains here in the background. We'll talk about that. This card is definitely giving me an image of mirroring. So this is going to represent, and we'll turn it over in just 1 second. It's going to represent the connection itself, the connecting energies. And you have this mirroring kind of energy that's here. So with that, I would say the both of you may be working through some sort of understanding of how each of you is seeing the circumstances between the two of you on your own. There may be something here to do with someone maybe being a little bit more emotional about the other person when it comes to whatever understanding that they have of what's transpired between the two of you. There is definitely some space between the two of you, but the one that is less emotional, I feel like, is the one that's created more of the space. And maybe we need to figure out why that is. Now I'm gonna leave this like this actually, but I want to take a look at what this says first. It says magic. And it has the moon. This looks like the moon card, which is Cancer and Pisces. May you flow with the divine. So it's funny because it says divine, but I feel like divide. I feel like there's some sort of divide here between the two of you. Maybe you just can't quite understand the situation or understand each other in some sort of way. Like you mirror a bunch of things back and forth to one another, but you can't quite understand each other the way that you really want to. Interesting. Actually, I'm going to keep it like this because I want to see this moon card, this magic. May you flow with the divine. So I feel like there's something to do with being in the dark, or there being some sort of illusion here, or fear. Maybe of the unseen, of what you can't see between the two of you, right? It's just like maybe some obstacles or mountains that you have crossed that you are less emotional about at this time. This person's now experiencing, and they're overcoming some obstacles where you have already overcame some obstacles here. So whether that has to do with this relationship or just in life in general, depending on who this is, it's like they can mimic or mirror the emotions that you're feeling. And that might be actually a good thing. This may be someone that is teaching you something perhaps. But it's closing the gap or the distance between the two of y'all. That's interesting. Like an understanding here of the, like you can understand each other because of this, because there's some similarities here. This is interesting. The moon is telling me here that there's still things that you are either afraid of what you can't see. You're starting to get into a place to where maybe you're afraid of things being an illusion. There's certain things that are being illuminated to you, but it's just there's still things that are left to be unseen. Let's say that. With magic here, you do sense like some sort of divine flow here between the two of you. Like there's this meant to be kind of feeling there. But there's also, like, I think you're more or so worried about the anxious part of this. Like, what is the obstacles that will become in the future, you know? Yeah, I think that's just a fear. Or you may be, analyzing what obstacles could be overcame in the future. I am going to use 2 different decks to do this you and them. This is how I go about doing it. We're going to focus in first on you. You're going to be on the left side of me here, and we're going to talk about your thoughts, your feelings, your actions. We'll do the same for your person. We'll get some message cards before we go on to your person from you, and then we'll get some whatever else I feel called to, which would be advice, future energies, of course. Okay? Whatever cards I feel called. Real quick, I'm a little under the weather still, and my voice is a little raspy. If y'all can't tell, you may after I start to go into this. And then also, I am also coughing just a little bit, so be prepared for that as well. Just a pre-warning. If you want to, y'all can always go up to the little gear icon at the top right, I think, and click on that and scroll down to where it says normal as far as the speed goes, and speed me up. I'd recommend a 1.5. Okay, I do that myself whenever I'm editing. Okay, guys. So how are you currently thinking about this person, the person that's on your mind? King of Wands in reverse. That's Leo energy. This is the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdom. Tarot of the Sacred Kingdom. How are you currently feeling about this person? Nervous? Something I just heard. You have the Magician here in reverse. You're nervous about what you don't know about this person, what you can't see about this person. You're nervous about being manipulated for some reason. For some of you, that's something that's there. Like you're worried this person's not who they say they are, that kind of energy. You have a 6 of Swords here in reverse. For some of you, this may not be, not everybody, okay? Some of you, this may not be romantic. You do have Virgo and Gemini here as well. 6 of Swords in reverse. So what are you thinking about this person? Well, I think you're worried that this person may be manipulating you in some way, or they don't who they say they are, maybe deceiving you in some way. I think this is just a fear. I think there's still some things here, like maybe the past has some kind of effect on the way that you see or think about this person. And it may not have to do with this person. It may have to do with just something else. Maybe you've been manipulated in the past or fooled in the past. Like you are worried about what you don't see. You're really worried about like this moon energy. It's about illusions. Like you're worried about the illusions of things. And it's something to do with something that you haven't quite fully let go of, or that's resurfacing. Like it may be a repetitive pattern of the past. So be careful that you may be comparing that you are actually, it's actually making you afraid. You know what I mean? Let's like meeting somebody and you get in a relationship and it's like they come across and do certain things that remind you of someone from your past. You know, like that's there's a pattern there. And you may be projecting a story onto someone that may not necessarily be true, or you're trying to figure that out, right? It's like you are guarded here with this person. But see, the magic can be being, and it's funny because we have the Magician, right? That's pretty cool, huh? The magic can be that fear of being manipulated, that fear of it being just a trick. So tell me about what are your emotions when it comes to this person? What do you feel emotionally with this person? Pile 3. What do they feel emotionally with this person? What's in their heart space? The 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's that guarded energy. So you're guarding yourself at this time. Kind of putting up some kind of boundary. You're like protecting yourself. You're not being too open emotionally about things. You have the devil in reverse until you figure something out. You're kind of putting your guard up until you figure something out here with this person, until you feel comfortable with letting go of what this person could be or who this person could be. That devil in reverse, that's Capricorn energy. It's when you are releasing the toxicities, or you feel the freedom from being afraid of this person not being who they say, you know. The Six of Wands. Yeah, this is recognition. You're trying to gain recognition here before you open up to this person, or before you allow yourself to be too free, you know, with this person. So there's the guardedness. You have these 2 sixes here. So you're looking for that calmer space. You're looking for security here. What about your actions? What are your actions here when it comes to this person? Look at there, another 4. 6, 6, 4, 4. King of Wands, Magician, Devil. Leo, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo. You're trying to see things from all angles. You know, you're not quite confident that this person is not 100% good for you in some way. So until you kind of figure that out or recognize that, this is what you want, though. You do want this. You want this. You want to free yourself from having to be afraid of that, you know, in your heart. It's like you want to be able to be open. You want to be able to, for things to be successful here. 4 of Cups. So your actions. So you're kind of in a weird place, because you are kind of stuck with something to do with the past. And you are, like what I said, you know, projecting onto this person in a way. But it is a stuck energy, because even though you're projecting, it's like there's still some sense there. You know, you're not just throwing yourself into the lion's den and expecting not to get eaten. It's like but that's so weird. I've never said anything like that before at all. So that's crazy. It's funny though, you have a lion here as the King of Wands, of course, right? Yeah, there's this, you're being smart. You're trying to be smart. You're trying to be logical. You're not letting your emotions get the best of you, that's for sure. You have no emotions in your emotions. So yeah, you're definitely like trying to protect yourself here, right? That 4 of Cups. You're really like contemplating. You're contemplating if you're safe or if you're secure here. You're really curious about this person too, or about this. Look at that, Empress. That's a good place to be. So as far as your actions go, you're still being loving, you're still being nurturing, you still want things to be good, you're still seeing that you can see abundance here. That's actually a really good state of mind to be in moving forward next to that 4 Cups, because it's a nice balance between logic and reason and still being open-minded. You know, you're not just shutting yourself off from this. And I think it has something to do with you want it to be successful. It's something that you've wanted. You're not trying to let, even though it's there, the feelings of the past, you're not trying to let it affect the possibilities of the future. You're not trying to, right? That's your intentions. Trying to see that it can be something great here with this Empress energy, which is Taurus and Libra. Like, I'm going to continue to nurture this, as in it can be a great thing. It can really, we can really have abundance here. But I am paying attention to my past experiences and what's transpired there, so that I'm not just overly giving and then I end up feeling a certain way at the end of it. You know, like I don't want to go back there. So I just need to make sure I have some healthy boundaries here until I can really figure out this person's intentions. Actions. What are your actions towards this person, Pile 3? Yeah, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. See, there's the balance that's coming into play again. That Ten of Pentacles, something's happened here with you where you thought you had everything that you wanted or everything that you needed, and it didn't quite work out for you. But you're trying to be in a logical place, like I said, where you're not letting that affect the possibility. But you're also not, you know, you're not like daydreaming about something either. Trying to create a false illusion for yourself where you fall into that and get kind of taken away or carried away with it. It's like you can see the happily ever after, but you're also not kidding yourself. And that your past plays, or whatever past situation plays a lot to do with this. Right? It's weird. I'm not getting any emotion out of you, really. So how's that Four of Cups? That's the only cups, only water that you see. Besides the Empress, too. It's like you go straight into that grounded, nurturing energy, despite the emotional side. What's best? What's most stable? Yeah. You have the Hermit. There's Virgo. I'm laughing because that's what I'm feeling, this Virgo energy. It's like Virgo is very logical, very reasonable. You think about your responsibilities and what's most important, what looks good, you know, on paper, what is a good routine, what is like the structure of things. And you're paying a lot of attention to that and trying to like stay out of like, yeah, this is exactly what I want, but I'm not going to kid myself that I can have it yet until I really kind of do some more research and try to figure this person out. I do feel like that you have Judgment here. Three of Wands with Judgment. You're waiting to make that judgment call about this person here until you communicate more, till things move forward. See how quickly things move with this person, how quickly they want to move things. See if things change, because sometimes maybe things have changed in the past for you quickly, like you felt one way and then all of a sudden things shifted quickly. This Hermit in reverse, Scorpio energy's there, by the way, with Judgment. This one's complicated right here, this Hermit. It's almost like for some of you may for some reason be forced into some sort of introspection. Or yeah. Like somehow you're forced into this. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the context of, you know, like I don't know what your situation is. But for some of you, you may feel like you're forced into silence in some way, or you're forced into isolation or introspection. If you are forced into silence when it comes to this person, like maybe there's a lot of back and forth communication and then there's silence, but it's something that you were forced into in some kind of way. There's a lot of understanding that there's something about you being forced into introspection. Like you have to see something a certain way. Either it's out of your control or your hands or something, or like you're having to sit with yourself or sit with your own thoughts about things. I don't know how else to explain this. There may be a lot of communication that you're now like coming out of this, like this communication between the two of you and the decision that was made maybe to communicate, or the back and forth communication or whatever this is. And then now there's kind of like this silence here. Let's get some message cards from you. Sorry if I got super quiet. This can also look in the way of overthinking. Like, you may be overthinking the communication between the two of you. You know, be careful of that. If that's the case, I would say. Or you're making a judgment call not to, like, kind of be cautious about whatever has happened up to this point. Or like, well, that's the overall energy, but you're not rushing things too quickly. Maybe because of the circumstances, it makes you slow down. Communication or something like that. Let's see. What would you say to this person if you could say anything? None of these cards are turned over. Do you see this? And it makes me feel like you must be away from this person or something. There's like no communication between the two of you, or you're thinking about the things that you want to communicate or understand about this person. So let's take that into consideration when we look at these. What you want to understand about this person, or what you want to communicate, perhaps you're thinking about. I love myself enough to walk away. I hope that you're happy for me. You can't come with me. There's something to do with, yeah, and that Magician in reverse with I hope that you're happy for me. You're not quite sure that this person is as happy here with things as you are. And like, you may be wondering if this person's jealous of something. This might, if for those of you where this isn't romantic, that could be a question that you have, maybe. Or if their true nature's that way, or I don't know, something like that. There's this could explain, like, maybe you just don't fully understand if how this person feels about the situation. Maybe you feel like this person may be sometimes confusing about whether or not they're happy about the situation. You're wondering that. I love myself enough to walk away. So if this is something that's not moving in the direction that you feel like it is, this is definitely something that you won't participate in, or you'll walk away from, right? If you feel in any way that things aren't going, or you sense something with this person that's, not necessarily the best, or whatever that could be, or if they start acting a certain way. Be careful of that, because that I hate to say be careful of that. Y'all use your own best judgment with that, but it can be like unachievable expectations. Like, you may be placing really high expectations here on someone, or maybe that's what you've done in the past with someone, and that's why it's affecting this relationship. Okay, you can't come with me. That Six of Swords is travel. It is transition. So again, you just may be trying to figure out if this person's wanting to transition the same way, like the same that you are, if they want the same things that you do. I want to feel that way again with that Four of Pentacles. Yeah. I wish I could share my good news with you. The Devil in reverse. I wish things could be different. The Six of Wands. You definitely wish that you could be more open, or more honest, or more communicative with this person, or that things in some way could come together easier. You're definitely searching for that ability to be able to be more open, or feel safer with the situation. And I don't know if that's maybe out of your hands in some way. I don't know if for some of you, I don't know if there's some kind of weird dynamic, or there's distance or something like that. Something to do with wanting to feel comfortable, or wanting to feel more stable is something that's here. Where you can open up and be more communicative with this person, like being more expressive, just be more open or more comfortable. Like, you wish you could do that with this person, or it could be like that one day. And It may have been like this before, but something got in the way of that in the past. What else would you say to this person? I want you so badly with that 4 cups. This can look in the way of want to let you want to let something go of the past so badly so that you can free yourself and be able to be more open here. Maybe more expressive. You did not break me is here with the Empress. I think this is representing the fact that you still have, you feel really good about yourself. Like you feel like like whatever's happened here, whether that's your past person or this person or whatever's transpired here, has not took away the fact that you still want what you want. You still have this desire. You still see abundance here, right? You still see you being able to grab that wish of whatever this is moving forward. It's something that you do want. And it comes down to that 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, which is... I replay our conversations over and over. Yeah. This is like, how can things come together or come back together or be built here to be stable? How can we make a stable environment here? You know, it's this kind of thing that's... It can be that there's instability now, so it's not like it's where you want it to be, but there's this feeling of having conversations before you are to be able to get to that stable point. It's like you have to be able to communicate, to be nurturing, or to, like, you're open to this, right? And you have to be able to have those conversations and communicate to find that stability, and you don't have it at this time, and that's what you need to, like, you want to strive for. Gosh, I don't know why I had such a hard time saying that. I knew in my head what I was going for, but it's just like having to pull it out of me. I think that sometimes this person says things that are confusing. It's almost like this person may, and it may just be, I mean, I'm not saying it is, but it may be that you may be taking some of it wrong, or you're worried that you may be taking some of it not the way they intend it, or you just don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think you're just still figuring this person out. There's a lot that you still have, and you still have to figure out about this person. So you may be very different from this person, because before I started, I had a deck for your person that I already had picked, and then I looked at what deck I was using again, and I was like, I gotta find something else, and I found this, and I was like, I don't know why I was thinking this was called the Dragon Tarot. It's not. It's called the Sacred Kingdom Tarot. So, but I found this, and this is the Unicorn Tarot, and I thought, what a weird contrast, right? You have such a dark energy that's over here, beautiful deck, but it's all this like darker energies here, and then you have this really light tarot here that's very carefree kind of feeling. So you may be very different from this person, and it's almost like that divine way of, even though you're very different from the other person, it's just like the two of you may flow or pull out a lot of, they help each other maybe understand yourselves in a different way, because you know that you are very different, like that mirroring feeling that we've talked about a lot in the beginning of your reading with that card of magic. I also keep seeing the devil, and that's Capricorn energy. Just come up on both sides. Okay, I'm sorry. I actually do shuffle way better than this. Apparently not with this deck, but I also feel like I've slowed down. So there may be, like, this person may be very slow. at how they do things, and you're faster paced, something like this. Okay. It could be causing issues as well, perhaps. Okay, well, that's not going to stay there. That's weird. We'll just do this. There we go. Sorry, guys. What about your person? What are they thinking at this time about you? What does your person think about you? What does your person think about you at this time? All three. The Tower. Well, okay. They may be kind of shocked or surprised. It's a Scorpio energy. The Four of Swords. They're doing some evaluation about you. Thinking about what they've learned. The Seven of Swords. This person's trying to be, and that's why they're coming across maybe a little manipulative. They're definitely being strategic. They may be trying to avoid I don't feel like this is negative, but I don't know, I feel like somebody trying to keep the peace between these two cards and the Tower. But there's definitely some sort of awakening this person's having with this Tower. Things may be changing, or things are just not what they thought. There's some kind of surprise that may be here. I feel like they could be possibly just thinking about what has transpired, or if they can, they may actually be thinking about whether or not they can trust you. Let's keep going in their emotions, because I need to compare that. Because the Four of Swords is when I think this person may have been betrayed before, or something to this nature, where there's a lot of unsureness going on here. Okay, let me do what I said. This person's gonna I get it. No wonder you're confused. This person does seem a little bit confused, because it almost seems like this person's trying to avoid disaster. Like, they may be being very strategic, very careful about how they approach the situation, so much so that they may do some overthinking, but they could just like tiptoe, or be very subtle, or very like they're reevaluating what they should say or shouldn't say. There's a lot of being careful. Maybe they don't want any surprises. They could be surprised here by you and what's transpired, like magic. But maybe they're trying to avoid any kind of surprises. Let's just see what their emotions are here. Page of Swords. So they want to understand, or they want to learn more about you. Eight of Wands. Communication. They want to move forward. They want to continue moving forward, to continue communicating. They feel like, I got that over here with you too, like more communication the better, because they're trying to learn you, understand. You may be very different from what they thought. That could be the Tower. I'm going to look more into that in a second. One more for their emotions towards pile 3. Look at that, the Lovers. They feel connection with you. They definitely feel in their heart space. This is someone I feel like that loves easily, or not easily, but hard. That's what I want to look. Like they know that about themselves. They may get attached easily. And so they also, because they know that about themselves, if they already feel this connection here with you, then they're already trying to guard themselves from disaster, right? So they're being very, probably strategic, which may be coming across as manipulative in some kind of way, but they are definitely using their tactics to kind of guard their heart here, right? Gemini energy, Scorpio as well. Page of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Lovers. Let's see what their, I'm going to come back through this, but let's take a look and see what their intentions are here for you. The Moon. It's Pisces. Cancer energy. See? Moon to Moon. Their intentions here are, they're still being cautious. There's a cautiousness that's here. See how, too, with the Page of Swords, it's looking directly over there. I just heard under different circumstances. I don't know what that means. You are going to have to take that and tell me what that means. Under different circumstances. So maybe things under different circumstances things could be different, you know, or you could communicate differently, or maybe not be so guarded or so cautious. But because of the circumstances, you know, they have to be. With that Tower, that could be part of it. It could end in disaster, or there could be a lot riding on this or something like that. What are their actions? They're going to remain a little bit of a mystery. The Three of Swords. Yep, there it is right there. This person's trying to protect their heart here. This is an emotional person. Like the Ace of Swords. There's those Four Swords again. Right? This is like somebody expecting the worst. Worst case scenario here as the truth. They're looking through the lens of some sort of betrayal. Possible betrayal. It's attached to the Moon. See, this is a fear. They're afraid of betrayal in some way. This person's fighting against cautiousness. They're trying to remind themselves to be cautious, strategic. This is a change here from what this person maybe normally experiences in relationships, or when this is like when you find someone interesting, or you really connect to that person on a deep level, and it happens kind of suddenly, and you don't quite know that person yet, but you still have that connection, and it makes you like afraid, because you know that there's obviously tons of things that you don't know about this person, and what if they aren't who they say they are? You know, there's this that's going on here with them, and it's surrounded by, they've had some sort of betrayal, or they're in fear of that. This is a wound this person carries, which causes them to always be guarded or cautious here until they can see things clearly, right, with that Ace of Swords. It's just like you with this Empress. You're just approaching it more in a more non-emotional way. Theirs is emotional. They act according to how they feel. And you may act according to what you feel like is best, you know, or according to what creates more stability. What can grow. They communicate through their emotions. I do want to see something here. Why is the Tower here? That always happens in this deck. I always bring this out. It's the confetti toss, and I was going to ask about the Tower, which is funny because that's a confetti thing. So this might have something to do with celebration more than, because you know the Tower is just a change. It's having, it could be having, maybe why they're showing this to me, having something more to celebrate here than it being Like, it's surprising. It's maybe not exactly what they thought it was, but it is something still to kind of celebrate. It's just they're having to reevaluate or have a new understanding about how something is or how something could be. And they're so cautious about that because they are afraid of this pain, heartbreak. Why is the tower here? Not that I need it now, but why is the tower here? Let's see. Temperance in reverse. Yeah, they just want... They don't know if something is actually reachable. Sagittarius energy, by the way. It's like not knowing if something is obtainable. They may also feel like something may be off or doesn't feel exactly right. Like they're still not at peace. That's why they're being strategic. And I think it has to do with what I said. Maybe they still don't know everything about you very well. You know, they're still cautious there. They're going off right now as far as their actions. They're being cautious because of being afraid of getting hurt, and they're going off what they do know, okay? So, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. The Chariot in reverse. Yeah. They're trying to focus on what they do feel or what they feel like would be best for them moving forward. Because I do feel like this person may be healing from something else. Which explains why they would be so cautious to begin with. If they're still in the process of healing, they haven't quite gotten over something here. And until they do, they can't really move forward. I don't know if this is a part of what's attached to you or not, but that's something that's there. What have they not gotten over? What is the Three of Swords? The Six of Cups. This is someone in their past or something of their past. Soulmate energy. There's a soulmate in their life, perhaps, or someone of their past that there was some kind of heavy betrayal or pain that was caused there in the past. And they're still dealing with that memory. Look at that. Four of Pentacles is their overall bottom of the deck energy. You have that too in your emotions. They have that overall. They're like, I'm protecting every part of myself here because I feel like I need to put some boundaries up. Yeah. There's a Magician. They're trying to manifest a new beginning here or an understanding. They're suppressing some emotions, perhaps. Or this could be about they're trying to maybe figure out how things are spiritually like connected to you. With that Magic card, perhaps. Like I talked about that connection. Why that is. Why do they feel this way? This can be also like someone that may feel a little bit emotionally drained. So they know that, like, you know, especially if they're healing from something, they're trying to do everything they can, use all the tools that they can. Here you got a Queen of Swords, so Libra, King of Wands is there. Yeah, that's trying to manifest some sort of idea of what it is that they want, but they're also emotionally kind of drained. You know what I mean? So they're still healing from something. I think once this person kind of gets past that, they can open up more and they won't come across as being so maybe manipulative, or you may not be as unsure about this person if there's still cautiousness there. And it may not be exactly what it could be something else that this person's going through. They are thinking about you or focused in on what they really want from this, you know, as being an opportunity. But they also know that they have to go slow or cautious, even though you have that Eight of Pentacles here in the middle. That's what's making them be cautious, like I said, is things going, communication or things going so quickly. It's like when you get carried away with yourself with someone and you say things and you're like, oh, should I have told them that? You know, that kind of thing is there with that Page of Swords. This person does feel like they can trust you. They feel that way, but they don't yet. You see? So it makes me feel like they don't know you very well yet. Okay. Or they feel like there's still more to know. What would this person say to you, pile 3? That came right out. I don't react when people mention you. So they may be kind of hiding certain things about how they feel about you from other people, like keeping how they really feel to themselves, not in a bad way, not that it's bad, it could be good. They're with the Lovers, you know, but they're just kind of keeping that to themselves. They don't want to get carried away with that. Y'all feel similar. There's a lot of mirroring. I'm telling you, that's going back and forth here. So many things remind me of you. So you may remind, that's not what I was going to say, but started to come out. You may remind them of someone. It's also like whenever you have good news, like you in the middle here, you want to tell somebody, like that person comes to mind that you want to tell. So that's how they know that you have a connection here, you know. Your body language says so much. They may sense that you're guarded. If this person's very emotional, they may be able to read emotions well because of that, because that's how they live, through emotions. Then it could be that they could be reading your body language. If you are so logical, you could be that you're kind of putting some boundaries up and they see that, and it's making them cautious or as well, you know, which is, I guess, normal, right? I took the easy way out. I don't know how to feel. Yeah. They're still kind of figuring out how they feel about things. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, there definitely is, overall, this person's, for one word, this person's energy is cautious. Right? Yours is structure. Being structured. What else would this person say to you? I know I messed up everything. Okay. I don't really know you. See there? I want you back. Goodness. I know I messed up everything. So this person, I feel like that's a fear that they have with that moon. I think they're afraid that they are. And there may be other people involved as well with that Six of Cups. This could represent kids. I don't really know you. Even if you have known this person, like you knew this person in their past in some way with that Six of Cups, they may still feel like they're still getting to know you. Or there's something here. This may not be you. It could be somebody that they're dealing with or around, or something that they're, where there's some kind of deception here, or heartbreak or betrayal, and they're still kind of working through that. That could be that pain, you know, or hurt. And I want you back. They want to get back on track. This is somebody that wants to get back to feeling confident, safe, comfortable, like they're headed in the right direction, like this is the best thing for them, you know. I think they want to get that feeling back. And you can't do that until you see things clearly with the Ace of Swords, which is what their intentions are. I don't know why this happened, is at the bottom of the deck. That's what I said overall before with that Temperance. It's like they're trying to figure out, well, what's the lesson here with you? Like, what could they learn from you? I said that in the middle here. What could they learn from you? Yeah. They may have felt like they accidentally communicated some things to you, or they may be second guessing that, like I said before, like with this. I took the easy way out in that Page of Swords. Like they may have communicated some things and they're like, whoa, wait, I'm letting this person get too close to me or to see too much. Maybe I should back off and be a little bit more strategic about what I express or say. I definitely feel that on your person's part. Or how I feel, you know. Okay, so let's see what the future energies hold. And we'll get some advice overall. Future energies here for Paul 3. What are the future energies here for Paul 3? Beauty salon. Hairstyling, makeup, artistry, relaxing, spa services, grooming, and styling. Well, this is something I feel like improving or getting better. The song "Taking Care of Business" just popped in my head. I feel like the both of you like nurturing something, you know, taking care of something. Yeah, and you have this forest cabin card here, which is about a getaway, perhaps, or a retreat, or like cozy fireplace. It reminds me of maybe taking some time here to yourselves, or becoming more comfortable with someone. Things getting better, improving, becoming more comfortable. And lake. Oh, forest cabin and lake. You may be getting away for going somewhere, but this is about reflections, yeah, which we've been talking about. There's going to be some kind of transition that's going to take place. I think you're going to get some alone time, or you're going to get more comfortable with this person. There's going to be some kind of improvements that are here where it gives you more to reflect on. Let's say that. It gives you a better understanding of this person. That's what I want to say. You're getting a better understanding of this person. Where you get this person better in the future. You'll understand, or you'll get to this level with this person where you understand them better. And you see the beauty in this person, right? And they see that in you, or this connection. You have roof here, which is about an overhead shelter, protective canopy, or rooftop views. I think that the both of you are wanting to protect this, or you feel like this is something that's worth saving or protecting, or you can see the higher perspective of the situation and how it could better you both, you know. I don't know, I feel like this is a different kind of reading. A different kind of reading. I don't know why either. I feel like I need to use these cards. I've used those other ones for everybody else, but let's see what comes out. What advice do you have? Okay. Lost in the ruins of the past. There you go. Number 18. Guess what 18 is? It's the moon in tarot. So there you go. Find the way to the present moment and live. This is what the two of you are trying to do, I feel like. There's some stuff of the past that you're both trying to let go of. Maybe from each other, other people. So that you can not get lost in the past circumstances or situations, but stay more in this present moment so that you can live, so that you can have abundance, so you can see like the magic in the situation and not let the past kind of destroy that in any kind of way, right? Don't get lost in the past. Live in the present moment. Okay, you have two more that came out. I'm going to read those, and then I'm going to get some initials to close out. So we have believe here. Let's read that first. The force that works through your soul, demanding what's possible or impossible, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. So, believing what you're capable of, or what this can be, that's where the real magic is, right? Believing that it's possible, believing that happiness that you want here is possible, that you getting to a comfortable place here, whatever the situation is possible. believing what you want is there. And you have, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? So this person may make you feel that way, you know, and that's what's may make you nervous. It's like, okay, no, like I said before, now hold on a minute. Don't put any kind of crazy illusion around this relationship and then it end up not being what you think, right? There's a fear of that. Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard that you almost peed your pants, or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and your eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the littlest things. Note to self, laugh more often. Make somebody laugh today. So there's something too, guys, I feel like with you and this person where you're both very cautious, but you also have this connection that you feel, that you want to have, but in the same time, you're scared to have it. So it's something that I feel like, especially if this is something new or you're both just working through. Definitely this person's more of an emotional person. You're more of a, like a logical person, I guess you could say, with that hermit there, right? But you're both cautious. You both don't want to get hurt. And you're both like making sure that you're seeing it for what it is, or you're trying to. I think this is going to be something that takes some time, but definitely let go of the past. You know, don't create some kind of illusions that are stuff that's not there, project anything here that's not there, and believe in the magic here of things that is possible. Of course, always listen to your own intuition. I just got a whole stack of cards here, but only 2 fell on the table, so I'm going to take them. You have 23, which says, prioritize self-love and care. When do you feel most nurtured and cared for? So maybe focusing on yourself and your own changes is important, your own cycles, your own patterns. What you communicate here is something that's there. How you communicate even. Number 27, the universe rewards motion. What guided action can you take today? So there may be something that comes up where you feel like you need to move forward, take some kind of action towards this person in some kind of way for some of you. Or it's just taking action of the situation to bring things more into alignment. And it's just asking you, you know, if you feel that way, like what are you doing today that can help the situation get better? Okay, so you do have the hot head in the bowl. So you may have said something out of frustration, or this person may have, or this is just what you're worried about. You're worried about, you know, because it landed like this. It's like, what am I not seeing? What side am I not seeing of this person, right? And you have that 4 there again, so that stability, structure, and security is something that's there. It's also about home and family. And then you have the 2 of Cups here, so that's like a contract or commitment. You may wonder about drinking if that's the case. Something to do with that is here. This can just be like a conversation, back and forth conversation. Okay, we have H, N, V, J, L, X, and a B. And that is it. Okay, guys, I'm going to hold this up so you guys can see it. And I'm just going to leave you right here. So thanks so much for being here. Thanks for all your love and support and kindness, of course. Hope this helps. Good luck. If you don't mind hitting that like button if you enjoyed this reading, I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys soon. Bye. Hey, Pile 4. Okay, guys, so I am under the weather. My voice is a little raspy, so be prepared for that. I may stop and drink some coffee or cough or whatever, and I apologize. That is what it is. I'm here. So that's good. So if y'all chose the card here that has this bridge, now this is going to be our connecting energies, the energies that are going to connect you and your person here. With this bridge, or this, you know, this little pier that's here, dock that's here. I don't know what you'd really call that, but more like a dock. But I want to say bridge. There may be something to do with, like, you've extended yourself here to this person, but they're kind of maybe still in the depths of how they feel emotionally, or you're wondering that. It could be that you're in a place like you... Okay, this is an interesting story, but I'm going to say it. There may be something shallow that has transpired between you and this person, perhaps. Or you may be afraid of being too, what's the word I'm looking for? Too shallow in some way, or too out there, like going after what you want, you know, afraid of extending yourself in some way. You may be afraid of extending yourself to this person. You may feel like that they're too far away, or they could be in the depths of their emotions at this time about something. I think you're worried about how this person's going to react to something emotionally. You can't quite understand this person's emotions perhaps about something. So you may feel like you're unsure about reaching out, or you're unsure about extending yourself to them in some way, because you can't quite see this person in the way that you really want to see this person. That's weird, one of the things I get. This looks like a brain. Believe. May the seed deepen your faith. Okay. So this looks like a brain. It reminds me of a maze. Like you may be in a place to where you're thinking things through logically, and it's like a maze. This person may be somewhat of a maze. You're trying to figure this person out. You may have had some light shine on some things here, like about this person may just be hard to understand. But you also believe in this. This could be a plan. The two of you could have some kind of plan together or something like that, or you have a plan, something that you believe in. I think that you should feel like this person's hard to read. You're trying to have faith. This is okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, pile 4. So I have. It's funny too because both of these decks have a lot of words on them that I pulled for you guys, and that looks like brain to me. Can't get away from it. And someone being somewhat of a mystery, like this person sometimes can be like a maze trying to understand their emotions. You may have a hard time pulling information from this person emotionally. You feel like they have some deep emotions, but you may have a hard time or struggle with being able to pull that from this person to understand them. Maybe why they make certain decisions. You may be doing a lot of analyzing with this person. Okay, so we're going to use for you, you're going to be on the side of me here, on the left side, and we're going to look at your thoughts, feelings, and actions. And we are going to use the Doodle Tarot for that for you. And I do not take reversals in this deck. So if it comes out reversed, I will change it upright. I used to take reversals. It never felt right. And it's just one day I was like, there's a reason this isn't feeling right to me. And I feel more better about it now. So that's how I'm going to read it. Okay. So, pile 4. How are they currently thinking? What are they currently thinking about the person that's on their mind for pile 4? What are they currently thinking about the person on their mind? Ace of Cups. Bet you're glad I'm not taking reversals, aren't you? Have a whole nother meaning there. So what are you thinking here about this person? I think you love this person. This could be a brand new connection. This could be like you just experiencing like love for this person, or opening up, or the Emperor here. You feel like this person's your person. This is like feeling like someone is your divine masculine, or you feel safe here with this person perhaps, or you just feel like this person is someone like you love this person. I don't know how else to explain this. You feel safe, or you feel secure with this person. Or you may be trying to figure that out, with believe. The Chariot, Cancer and Aries energy here. So you feel like you're moving in the right direction, or things are moving in the right direction wherever you are. You believe that like things are moving in the right place, like whatever's for your highest good. You may feel like you've overcome some challenges here. You're overcoming some challenges with this person. You see this person as your, you could be married to this person. But you see them as your other half. You see them as strong, independent, structured, loyal, maybe honest, or just someone that leads well, you know? And you feel like, this can also represent too, you feel like things are moving in the right direction. Like that you feel some sense of stability here with this person. Like you've overcome some challenges here, or you believe that you can. I know I feel like I'm repeating myself now. Let's keep going. Also, there may be something to do with a plan, some kind of plan that's being built. You feel like there's some kind of security in that when plans are being built. I talked about plan here with the brain, and you have a structured plan on that card. So how are you feeling about this person? Page of Wands. You're excited about exploring things here with this person. You feel like they're very charismatic or fearless in some way. You have like a playful energy when it comes to this person and your feelings. You have Death here. You think that this could be closing out some chapters here for you in your life. This is something that you feel like is going to change you. This relationship with this person is something that can change you. You're excited here. You feel like things are transforming here. Death is a painful, it is a painful ending, because you are closing some chapters here, I feel like, in your life in order to have some kind of new beginning, and that is exciting, right? But it's also recognizing that there are things that you're having to let go of. There's more about that there than what meets the eye. I don't know what that means. There's some kind of shift that's happened. It may be pulling up some pain. Like with the new connection, things end. Certain things end. You know, in order to have that new connection, to have that new opportunity or experience, there's certain things that have to end. Like things change. And that may lead, there may be some things here that you're having to let go of as well. But you know that has to be let go of in order to have this new chapter here in your life, and you're excited about it, but it doesn't mean that, some things aren't painful to transition to. It's like letting go of an old house. That kind of energy is there. I could have just said that. Right? It would have been shorter. Holly, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So yeah, you're just kind of moving along with the changes. Luck and Fate, changes ahead. I just got done talking about, these are both cards of changes. This is in your heart too, so there's cycles here that are coming to a close, and new cycles that are starting, and you feel it in your heart, What about your actions or your intentions with this person? Pile 4. The Ace of Pentacles, wow. I like it. Hold on. 4 of Wands. No kidding. That just popped right out of that deck. That's awesome. Let's see what else. One more. Remember, the roles can sometimes be switched. Page of Pentacles. This is like an offer. This is, again, a plan. Your intentions with this person are to take an opportunity here to grow or to build something here. This can be that happily ever after here. The 4 of Wands is like celebrating union. This is a union here. Your intentions are to I keep being drawn to this and I can't help it. This may be like a behavior pattern that you're leaving behind, like a part of yourself. going on to something new. Why are you so nostalgic about this? I want to see why. I'm going to be nosy with you if you don't mind. The Fool. How interesting. There's the new beginning. You're taking a new journey in life and discovering certain things about yourself. And you're leaving, like, there's a part of you where you feel like you're leaving some of your innocence behind. Like the things that you have yet to been able to explore that you may not get to explore, or just like your youth in some kind of way for some of you. You know, there's a part of you that you feel like you're kind of having to let go of, and it may be like just a free spirit, you know, or a certain type of person that you once were. It's like you're no longer going to imitate that or be that type of person because of this new beginning and with this person here. But you're still taking that opportunity, so it's like you're wanting to take that step. For some of you, I have to say, not everybody, but it's like you're birthing something here. So some of you, this could actually be a pregnancy. It was the first card out, was pregnancy. But there's something here changing in your life that's significant, and it's like a brand new beginning in your life. You're fixing to go down a new road. And again, you're having to let go of some of your old self in order to do that. And that's, you know, it's like being single and then getting in a relationship, and you're, you know, going through like having to share a house with someone. It's not just yours anymore. You know, if you've been single for long, you know, there's like this feeling of having to leave something apart, that part of you, that chapter of you in the past. And that was something that maybe you like really cherish, because that might be a time where you went through a lot of healing or situations or circumstances alone. So you really connected with yourself, you know, and I think that you have to realize that you still have that independence or that person. All those experiences of you've still experienced those feelings with yourself, and it's a memory. And it's not like you're never going to feel that again. You know, you'll still be that person. It's just you're taking the experiences and helping that person along. I hope I'm making sense with that, guys. It's a healing thing that I'm trying to tap into. Let me get one more. Okay. Came right out. 6 of Wands. Yeah, you're recognizing this confidence inside of you that maybe you haven't had before as well. And you're wanting to take advantage here of that and brand new opportunity that's in front of you for you to kind of excel or take a new journey. And I think that you're ready for that. And you want it, right? So for some of you, not everybody, there may be something to do with a new job or home, but there's some kind of solid foundation that's being created. So person, place, or thing, some sort of foundation here that's being created, put into action. Queen of Pentacles. That's the wife, the mother. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Getting out of the cold here. You know, there may be somebody here that you've been unsure of. Maybe things have not been the greatest or in balance, a balanced place. You've been doing some like reevaluation here when it comes to a relationship even, or what you want. And I think you're getting out of that. You're getting away from that. Your whatever you've been feeling, like thinking about the things that you're going to lose with getting into a relationship or situation, or having, you know, being loyal here to someone or something like that. You're understanding the things that you're actually going to be gaining. I think that's made it a shift in how you see your future or what it is that you want. Let's see what you would say to this person. I'm going to use these little cards here that I just got. There's a song coming to mind. And the beginning of it says, change is coming. And, yeah, I think that you know it. Like, you feel it right in your heart. You're in unfamiliar territory here as well. So there's this cautious, like with the Fool, feeling of not knowing what to expect. But you do feel confident. Because there's like you're getting excited, or there's things that you're wanting to explore that you see that you maybe haven't seen in the past. Something about how this can be beneficial or change things for you, you know? You're seeing the good in something, I feel like, mostly for the first time. In your heart space. Okay, what would you say to this person? Call 4. What would they say to this person? Okay. I don't really see you in a romantic way invisible, so this may be a way that you've seen things in the past. Or you may be trying to maintain or keep your emotions to yourself, you know? If there was this person that's having a hard time reading you, that could be the case. Definitely, I talked about that in the beginning. Over there, casual. I think that we should have a lot of fun together, but I don't see this progressing into something deeper, so this could be something that you're moving away from, because that's definitely what this feels like as far as the change goes. In friendship, maybe this is all cards of, you know, it's funny, is I read these according to the tarot that's there, and you have the Ace of Cups with invisible. I don't really see you in a romantic way, but it's something that's being hidden, like the love here has been hidden. I feel like it's something that's out in the open now, or feeling like you're opening up here, right? And you have casual here with this Emperor, so it's somebody that's trying to maintain a sense of sturdiness when it comes to their ideas of things, keeping something on the surface, keeping their emotions on the surface in some kind of way. And then you have friendship here with the Chariot. So it's almost like, too, that you see the connection with this person. Maybe you've overcome some obstacles here. You feel very connected to this person, or you see that this is more like the friendship has been created here in some kind of way as far as a stronger bond goes. Like the connection or the friendship. I don't know how or why, but there's some challenges here that have been overcome. I feel like that's created a feeling of the friendship here. And not wanting to jeopardize that is something that's there as well. Incompatible. If you really knew me, you would know that we're not right for each other. This is like, you know what I feel like? Somebody that, if this is your energy, roles can always be switched. Somebody that's been fighting how they feel. How many of y'all had that song in your head after I said that about I can't fight these feelings anymore? Because it's something that came up in one of the other piles. So you may find your reverse pile, one of the other piles, if you felt drawn to any. I love everything about you. Perfect. See? These cards did this to one of the other piles. I feel like it may have been one you were drawn to. I only used this deck in 2 of them. So, secret here. Yeah, that's what I was just, invisible, secret. It's like when you're searching for something where you're incompatible with this person or the flaws, but all you can see is that it's just right. And it's like you go back and forth with that. You know what I mean? Like waiting for someone's other side to show. But then you have like-minded here. I relate to you on so many levels. And this could have a lot to do with stability or structure or foundation, a core of things. Like you and this person relate well when it comes to the core of what you want. You also have laughter here. You really know how to make me laugh. And unaware. I've been showing my lack of interest, but you've been ignoring the signs. So first off, this Four of Wands with this laughter card, you really know how to make me laugh. There is harmony with this person. You feel some sense of security or stability, or like this person gives you positivity when it comes to how you feel about things. They make you feel happy. You want to create some sort of new beginning here with this person. You're recognizing how you feel about this person, how unique you feel this person is. You may either be unaware of how this person feels, or you may be unaware of when something is able to get off the ground there with that Page of Pentacles, or how to create a plan. Something like that is here. Yeah, you don't want to come across as being like you have a lack of interest. Why are you being so unaware? Why are you being like that? Hold on just a second. Let me see something. Why is this unaware? Unaware. Conversation. I could talk to you for hours and hours. Yeah. There's something to do with conversation, or this person okay. Let's slow down, back up a little bit. You're wanting to have a conversation here with this person about what are they unaware of? So, or what are you unaware of? Like, you want to know what this person wants, or you want to create some kind of plan with this person. You want to talk about what you don't understand or know yet when it comes to creating something. Okay. That makes sense to you guys. You could be worried about what other people think, or how other people may be influencing this person's decisions. Let's get into their energy. Stop worrying about that. I'm going to stop you right there. Go ahead and get into their energy so you don't have to worry about it. We'll figure it out. Okay, so this is the, what is the name of this deck? I think it's is it the Mystic Mundane? No. Cosmic deck, I think. Is that right? No, the Prism deck. I'm sorry, guys. This has been sitting on my desk since I used it the other day, and I hadn't used it in a long time. Here it is again, and I can't remember the name of it again. The Prism deck. It's one of my very, very, very first tarot decks I've ever used. Okay, one more. I'm shuffling horrible today. What the heck is going on with me? This deck is not the best. Look, see how I'm rambling? What am I talking about? What was I talking about? I was talking about the deck. This person may overthink things. Or they could be overthinking things at this time. What are they thinking at this time? This person that's on Call Force Mind. What are they thinking? Wow. Just like that, huh? Wow. That's crazy. Look at that. You have planning here. We talked about planning so much here. You have a house with the actual map here. But that is the Two of Wands in reverse. So this is someone that's unclear. This is someone that could be afraid of change, or they have a fear of the unknown. They may be trying to play it safe here, or they just don't know what to do. This person's afraid of change. I can tell you that, like, immediately. You have the Tower here. Same spot it showed up in one of the other piles. It's weird. Scorpio energy. So this is a fear here for me around what could happen, or the changes that are coming, or something like that. You have the 2 sevens here, so give me some more information, please, about their person's thinking. 7 of Wands. There's a struggle here. Why is there such a struggle? What's going on? This is way different from your energy. What is the Tower? I need to know that. What is the Tower? What's the Tower? The Fool. That's there in yours. This could be, for some of you, a pregnancy, okay? Obviously, you know. This is a reading where you would know. This is Aries and Scorpio energy. There's been some sort of, like, taking a leap. This person, there's been some kind of significant change where this person wants to take a leap of faith. They feel as if this is going to cause significant changes. It's going to be a whole new chapter. They're feeling the same way you are, but the way they're handling it is different. This person's afraid. They're afraid of the challenges. They're afraid of having to defend, taking some kind of action, or the plan, or something like that is here. What? Well, let's see what their emotions are. How do they... It's like how to justify a decision, not from you, but like how to defend that decision from others. How are their emotions? How do they feel emotionally towards you at this time? Call for person on your mind. The 3 of Swords. Okay. What's going on here? This is not what I was expecting. The Hermit here in reverse. They're working through some sort of pain. They're working through some sort of pain. The Hierophant. Some lesson. It's almost like this person may be trying to unlearn what they have thought. I think this has to do with themselves. There's something like having this, coming out of introspection from some sort of heartbreak and having to unlearn. This is like a pattern. This could be, it could be self-sabotage with that defense that's there in their thoughts. They're working through something. This is an epiphany of what they want, wanting to take a leap of faith. So they're working hard to try to figure out how to unlearn some sort of cycle, because they don't want to be in a place where they can't see the future or the plan in front of them. They don't want the wrong thing to manifest. It's like they don't want to think about the worst case scenario. That might be something this person does in a way that they feel like they create their own destruction. This is someone that feels like they have a pattern of creating their own destruction in some way. But they want to take this leap of faith. So they're having some wake-up calls, epiphanies about their behavior, about the choices that they make, and how they affect them. They've gone through this like introspection because of some sort of heartbreak or separation or betrayal. They're trying to figure out like what they really want. what they really believe in for themselves. You have belief there, remember? Is possible for themselves. They're trying to get rid of some self-limiting beliefs here, that like everything ends in heartbreak. It's that kind of energy. Like they're reverting it back to themselves and looking at themselves like that can be that can be the possibility. There's something here, a pattern or something that I'm doing here to create that. And they're trying to flip the switch on themselves, you know what I mean? What are their actions towards you? The World in reverse. This is someone that doesn't want things to end. This could be someone that still kind of lacks closure. If there's been some kind of pain or heartbreak that's transpired between the two of you, this is someone that's still lacking somewhat of closure here. But I feel like this is more of, like, as far as actions go, there's something else that's here. This person may be trying to bypass something. What does that mean? What are their actions? The Three of Wands. The journey. Yeah. The Five of Gems. Need. Oh. This person's... There's sadness here when it comes to distance. This person, they could be sad about the distance between the two of you. You know, they could be sad that they're having to wait here for something. Not wanting something to end, or distance being a factor. And having to wait creates some sort of missing energy. This is like missing when you can't have something now. Like, because that's why I said bypass. So sorry guys, I had to pause for a second. I had a phone call, so I don't know why that wants to make me say something like to do with the shift that's taking place, or has taken place when it comes to this person's like belief system and what they're capable of. There's something to do. What is the Five of Pentacles for their actions? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. This person, there's a feeling of not feeling ready for something yet. Or the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They're frustrated with something. They feel like something to do with they need something that maybe they don't have quite yet in order to have some kind of achievement. They need some kind of achievement. This is something like they're waiting for this. What is that about? Death in reverse. Some of you, and this is not everybody's story, this could have to do with something legal or binding or something like, I don't know what I mean by that. Something like that they have to go through some kind of government for, something like that. For some of you, it could be that there's some kind of documents or distance, you know, that they're waiting for or something like that. They still need something. Before there's this, like a change that can take place. They don't have what it is that they need, so they're waiting for that. They're waiting to like close the gap or distance or cycle until they have this, what it is that they need here. Give me one card overall for what that is, that Death in reverse. They're still holding on to something. they feel they don't have. The Ten of Swords. Endings. This person's still holding on to some sort of ending, betrayal, how something closed out. I don't know how else I can describe that entirely. They're waiting to end something. Temperance. They're waiting for some sort of something to balance or fix itself. It's something that's long overdue. Something to balance or fix itself. Something that, okay, I've stayed on that long enough, guys. I'm going to have to continue on. I'm getting too specific about it, and it's not going to fit with a general reading. I feel like if I keep trying to dig on that, and I don't want to confuse anyone else. You do have Sagittarius energy here and Scorpio energy here. This is like when someone thinks more about something not working out. It's almost like they're trying to have something in case this doesn't work out the way that they want. And they're waiting for that before they can move forward. I hope that made sense. Let's keep digging a little bit with the other stuff. What's the World in reverse? There's a delay here. This is the Eight of Wands in reverse. There's frustration because there's some kind of delay here. This person, if this is a document thing, I know I'm going back into it, guys, I'm sorry. If this is, I have to say this, if this is a document thing, something didn't work out in the way that they wanted it to. Like there was something here that was left unfinished, or that they waited too long, you know, to turn something in, or something like that is there. They're trying to balance that situation out or recover from that situation. Recover something here so that they can gain. Because right now they don't feel like they have what they need in order to accomplish what they want here with you. Why is that journey here? Well, that's the Four of Wands, and it's in the same spot as yours. So they are waiting. This could be like waiting to buy a home, you know, waiting to have some sort of foundation, waiting to, like the plan is for things to come together, but they have some time here. There's something here that they have to let go of now in order to have something in the future, or something that there's out of their hands in some way. Their actions are to have union here with you, but there's something that's getting in the way of being able to go to that next phase like they want. I think it may be something that you're unaware of. That's why I'm having such a hard time tuning into it. For some of you, this may have to do something to do with finances, or some kind of the way something ended, finding peace with an ending that has transpired. Something that they're still kind of like they know they need to let go of. It could be something that they've been investing in that's not giving them what they need or want, you know, in the past. They're trying to make peace with that. It's causing an influence in this because it's giving them a lack mentality, and that could be that person's pattern that they're trying to avoid. Where that came from. But I've got to quit looking at this because I'm just going to go on and on with that. Okay, let's see what the bottom of the deck overall for this person is. Wow. This could be same-sex relationship for some of you. For others of you, you have a Queen of Justice and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles, look at that. The Emperor's there again. Justice and the Queen of Pentacles. There is this, yeah, Six of Wands, victory here. This person sees themselves as victorious here. They see this as being fair and just and what they want. There's a lot of obstacles that this person sees. in themselves that they feel like they want to release or let go of or change. Because they see something stable here, something that they want to protect. And they feel like it's just like this person feels like that you're what they deserve. Like you're the prize for this person at the end of the race. But the problem is that I think this person questions whether or not they deserve it, you know, or they can have it. Like they fight themselves over a fear of being naive or making the wrong decision, being foolish, overcoming some sort of obstacle or upheaval, trying to have faith. But they fight with this here mentally. It's like fighting with what the fear of the future is, or playing it safe. You know, this person may fight with playing it safe, and that could cause it to destruction. Especially if you're in a relationship, like not going to the next level, or be feeling stuck in a certain phase in a relationship where you can't ever, you know, go forward or excel or move forward. It's almost like they feel this self-sabotage within themselves, and they're trying to avoid it or get past it. I think that they have acknowledged it within themselves, which is an awesome thing. So they've learned that lesson there. But then they get down here, and there's a whole nother lesson here, I feel, about not feeling, almost kind of like not feeling at peace with what you have to offer. I don't know how to explain this. Let's see what this person would say to you, okay? When I stay stuck on things like that, it's because I know that there's more to it than I can grasp. And sometimes I feel like it just keeps running away from me. Like I keep getting closer to it, but it keeps running away. But as I say that and describe that, it could be how this person feels. Like every time they get an opportunity of something that they want, or they feel like they can, it's right there in their grasp. It's like somehow it keeps running away from them. This person has a lot of self-blame here. What would this person say to you if they could say anything? Thinking of you. I find myself thinking about you a lot. This is something that's woken this person up. Look at the 2 roses. We have, if you ask me, I will say no. If you ask this person if they're worried about the future in any kind of way, and they may have lied to you about that, you'd be like, no, but really they are. They're worried about making the wrong decision. They have been maybe playing it safe. They don't want to plan things badly. They're very protective or defensive here. About, you know, they know there's going to be some struggles. What would this person say? To be totally honest, you're not really my type, not interested. This person may feel like they have to defend why they like you or with you or want things with you a lot. They have to defend how they feel, maybe. Energy. There's an energy between us, a vibe that I can't deny. Oh, this person definitely feels like that you can hurt them. And I think that's something that is scary, I feel like, to this person. Respect. That's what it is. The Hermit. Seek the truth. I really value your opinion and your unique perspective that you have to offer. I feel like this person feels like you give them a different perspective of themselves. And with that, they're having to look at everything. They're looking at everything differently, like with a fresh pair of eyes. With you, with just relationships, with what their belief system is, what they want, with how they are, their patterns. You have soulmate here. I know that you're my soulmate. You have calibrate. I wonder what would happen if we joined forces. That song just popped in my head, if you know what song I'm talking about. It's right on top of this Eight of Wands in reverse, and this is an energy of delay. So it's almost like this person wants to come together here with you, but there's something to do with some sort of delay. Like they want to know what that's like or would be like, or they feel like they want to know how you work together, you know, how you collaborate together, what that's like. It's almost like they can't have that at this time. It's not capable of coming together. There's some kind of delay there with that. Quality time. Yeah. They're waiting to have some sort of quality time here with you. I definitely want to spend more time with you. Yeah, I mean, I think that has to do with coming together. This could be like, you know, moving in with somebody. Trying to figure out what that would be like if you could, feeling like if you joined forces here with this person, it could be great, you know. But needing to have that quality time to really understand how you work together with someone. A different kind of experience, right? And influences. I'm telling you, there's something else here. I'm going to say this the last time I'm dropping. There is something here that this part that's influencing this person's actions. I think that you're great, but I'm worried about what other people would think. Like they're worried about something here. Like they don't have what it is that they need, or they're something's not working out in the way that they wanted it to. They're having to like redo something, or the timing's off with something. They're worried about expectations or the way other things look, the influence of that. This is a worry, a fear. Attention. Something about, I'm not really into you, but I do like the attention that you give to me. This could be what they're worried about. They could be worried that other people think that about this connection, what they believe, what other people believe about this connection or about them. Or how you believe or see them. Maybe you think this person may not be that into you here. I don't feel that way, but they could think that. They don't feel like I'm that into them, you know. That I just like the attention that I'm getting from them. That could be influencing this person. Okay. Very confusing there for me towards the end. I'm sorry if it was for you. Just kept digging and digging and digging there. This person here is very stuck on whatever that is. As being, it's influencing them in their actions. The attention that something's going to get is something that's here as well. I don't know what I mean by that. Okay, what are the future energies? Let's see. These are the place cards. What are the future? That is on the floor. Let me see if I can get it. It's laboratory. Okay, so there may be like an idea that's being created that may get thrown out and a new idea coming in. Like you may be like working out a plan or some kind of idea, you know, of how things can go or move forward or happen, you know, with laboratory. Trying to experiment or do some analysis here of what you can create with this person. Future energies. The bustling hub. This is creating something. Socializing, maybe putting yourself out there more for the relationship. We have church. Yeah. This is like maybe staying focused on what it is that you believe, what it is that you want from this, and maybe ignoring the other attention that's here. That's a lesson, perhaps. Swimming pool. This is celebration. You know what I'm feeling here? It's like when you feel safe, the church is safe, right? And you feel, well, not for all of us, but you know, if you're someone that had maybe a bad religious experience or something like that, sometimes we can look at that card differently. But it's about a sanctuary. You know, it's about being in a place where you believe in what you believe in, your morals, or where you're at, or what you want, and you're kind of not really caring as much about what attention you're getting from other people. And there's something to do with you coming into a more safe place with this through making a plan, setting a plan, and it's like you're coming more into alignment with things where you feel more comfortable with taking a leap, like into a swimming pool, you know? Being brave and jumping into things, celebrating things. Within the vehicle. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sun came in. So the bottom of the deck is commuting experience and road journey within the vehicle. So there may be some kind of important conversation that takes place within the vehicle, or somebody may be in the vehicle, or there may be travel here. Yeah, for some of you, look at that government building. There's something to do with distance with somebody, where they're having to like work something out. They're wanting quality time. They're having to wait to spend quality time here with you. Like documents or something are involved in some way. But anyway. So there may be some kind of journey, road journey. This person may be traveling towards you or something like that. That's in the near future, where there's some kind of plan that's being created, where you may get yourself out there, you know, perhaps, or you feel safe, or there's something to do with a social event or something like that that's here. Okay, I'm going to lay off, and let's pull one of these, and I'll pull one more advice card, and then we'll get some initials to close. Okay. The Horse King and the Fire Prince both flipped. So I'm going to take them both. Optimism and aggression, number 40. And you have 42 here, assistance and control. See how there's two very different energies that are here? You're both wanting to take a leap towards something. And this is all about like being optimistic, trying to be optimistic. There's that number 4. It's like wanting to explore something, trying to be optimistic, but there's some frustrations that are here, some obstacles that are here that need to be overcome. And then there's this other side to this where you maybe see this person as being, you're in control of things, or you see them in control. What you get is not necessarily what you see with this person. I feel like they're struggling with a lot of things internally here that they're not letting you in on. And you may feel like that's why you have a hard time reading this person. Because they may be saying one thing, but you feel or sense something a little different from them. I do feel like that you are in more control of how you feel or see things. And this person's just trying to get all of that into a stable place themselves. And this is heavy influencing them. There may be just other things going on in their world, you know, that they're having to consider or think about. Okay. One more. And it could have to do with travel or distance. Something they need to be on top of, some kind of document, some kind of something like that. Okay. Advice for pile 4. Come here. Doing somersault. Somersault. Yeah. Number 1. You create your own reality. Yeah, this is what this person's trying to avoid. There's definitely self-sabotage that's there. What you want you to. What do you want to experience? So, yeah. Definitely, guys, there is this new beginning that's here, right? And both of you are in this creation energy, and you're creating what you want. This person's trying to stay away from the self-sabotage, pay attention to the patterns, what they're offering, what they're giving, what's going on, you know, how they can make things better. But there's a lot of worries, kind of things that trying to be optimistic takes, you know, is a part of this. Trying to take a leap towards changing things, wanting to change things, and then you're coming across as more stable, but you're both wanting that stability, right? You're both in the energy here, Queen of Pentacles. You're both wanting stability, security, safety. So you're both just searching for that in your own ways. I think you're more in control of it than this person is, because they are frustrated with some obstacles, like I said, and some other things that are going on. But this is all about believing that what you want, you can have. What you want wants you to. And whatever that is that you want from this experience, right? Okay. So, let's get some initials to close. That's a lot. But I have to point out first, we have this Scorpio energy here, which is that death card, which is, you know, this is all about a change that's taking place, something changing, something transforming, a shift. And you do have the 5, which is the same, that number represents the same energy. You have a 7 here as well, which we talked about, the number of being in alignment, trying to focus on what aligns with you. You have these 2 birds here, so a soul connection or messages going back and forth, maybe distance that's here as well. You have the hummingbird, so being logical or using your wisdom from what you've experienced to make the best decision moving forward. You have the Pegasus here, which always reminds me of Aquarius energy, so something significant could happen around then, which is January, February, by the way. Or it just could be that you're trying to kind of go within and figure out what it is that you understand here. You may be doing something a little bit unorthodox or different from what you're used to, and you're trying to find your trying to plant your feet on the ground with that, you know. That could be something that's there. This is also about believing. You have the bee, so working together, being prosperous, being abundant, you know. You have a G, a T, an L, a D, another D, another L, that's weird, a J, an O, a Q. You do have the rose quartz that's broke here, so that 3 of Swords, you know, there's been some sort of pain or heartbreak or pattern or something that you're having to rebuild from. You have an A, or they are, a J, an X, an I, and A. There's lots of letters here, guys. So I'm going to let y'all have this one. There's so many different things that you can spell. And I'm going to leave it here. So here you go. Thanks, guys, for being here. Thanks for all your love and support. Hope this helps. Good luck. If you don't mind hitting that like button, I'd really appreciate it. And I appreciate y'all. And I hope to see you soon.